Hello everybody. Welcome to Top Gear Nomor 20.
Hello.
Top Gear.
Yo,
Today we have
yo.
two Angs over here, Mr. Bobby Ang and Mr. Chuyang Ang.
My long lost dad.
Dad, oi.
Number brother.
If I'm your
Anyways.
dad, I need to shoot you out when
Shoot you out.
1993 1993
25 minus
95
25 from now.
Oh, can 95.
Minus
I already know how
25, 95.
I know how to shoot already, 95.
Okay, besides parental or potential lost family lines, we're here in the topic today. We're going to talk about my display event was 10 a.m. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, it's 9:30. We moved it earlier, 9:30. We're going to try to move it a little bit earlier because, a lot of talk gears have lasted as long as 12:30, so we want to move it a little bit earlier, okay?
Yeah, we're
Anyways,
hoping
the
next
topic
week can
today
make it
is...
30.
Yeah. Okay. Quick context. The topic today is deal of the day, deal of the decade. All right. Because there's always a good deal out there, and sometimes it may not be a new car, sometimes it may not be the car that you think that you want, but there's always a good deal out there. And then I brought two person in here now. The reason I brought Chuyang here is because Chuyang has been in the premium import car dealership, and Bobby is the walking encyclopedia for good deals.
Hey, no.
Yep.
As Bobby said, we are very nice guys. You come any car to our drives also no problem. All right. But you go and tell us you want to buy this car, buy that car, then we will call you when you choose the wrong car. For your good sake. So hence we call him the walking encyclopedia of Horizon and also the Master Racuna. Okay. So Bobby and how's your week? How's your week, man? Master Racuna. How's it going, man?
Good.
It's all right.
Good.
Every day work from home. There's really nothing much.
Not very good because I stay in Old Klang Road, right? Taman Desa, right?
Yeah.
So Old Klang Road still got some squatters near the river, near the Klang River. And we saw pictures where the whole squatters was barricaded up by the army because of COVID. So it's just opposite Taman Desa, so that's a bit scary.
Well, at least you are in a guarded community, so at least you still have some sort of safety, lah. Yeah.
Don't know leh. I just saw my good friend Kashi. He runs Bike Republic, the biggest bike website in Malaysia. So he runs Bike Republic, Kashi Dylan. He just posted a Facebook post. He's like, for the past 2 weeks, 5 person that he know passed away.
Wow.
Just in the past week plus alone. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, wherever you are, guys, stay safe, take maximum precaution, man. Like anything you can do to take care of yourself, minimize your times going out. But we're glad that we can provide entertainment for you here at night, so you have to go out.
and you know how sad it is, bro. The saddest Olympic is happening now.
Oh yeah, 2020, yeah.
Right. And you have people willing to watch 3 of us here talking that watch Olympic. Can you imagine that? Serious, I was watching it just now. I'm like,
I was talking to my friend Josiah. He's an ex-Olympian, right? He's like, I can't imagine competing in an empty stadium.
And then I see those people walking in, right? So, who are they waving with? There's nobody in the stadium. Nobody. And you saw the pictures from the they built those apartments for the participants.
Yeah, and they use the cardboard.
The cardboard is one thing, and then got people. It's funny stuff lah. They took a picture of the aircon remote control, and then they post help because the aircon remote control is all in Japanese. and some ceilings are so low that the athletes cannot even stand straight in the toilet.
Yeah. And it's like cardboard bed and stuff like that.
What's going on with Japan? Japan, we thought, the Japan
so
that
highly
we know,
of them.
of everything, right? It's wow.
Oh, they invented the bed where can only fit one person to avoid physical contact, right?
But the Japanese all on the floor, all tatami.
Okay, back to the topic today. Other than talking about our very interesting
Sorry,
2020 Olympics, we're going to here talk about cars, right? So let's see who's here. Let's say hi on the chat so we can see who you are. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Okay, we have Johan. Thank you for tuning in, Johan.
Hello. I see Chana
Guga
here. I
Rajan.
see
Say move earlier
Oh.
also, it's okay. He will continue. He say, I don't care. He will talk until the end. Andrew Yeager says, don't keep talking about Porsche lah. Some affordable ones too. Yes, that's
use
because
Porsche.
all three of us are Porsche lovers.
Porsche.
So you might go into that.
Cayenne lah, 30K.
Can what? The 30-40K Cayenne Turbo. Oh man.
We'll see. All right. Oh, we got Rayhan from Ampang. Kenneth Teo. Hey, good to see you, man. Leon. Kenneth's the one that bought your Panda, right? Yeah.
Derek.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey,
Anthony.
shout out to
Hey, no M235i, please. Come
shout out
on.
to Jess Chong.
Where? Cash Chong?
Hey, we
Jess
seldom
Chong?
have lady audience. Yeah, she
hey,
follows
hey,
us.
hey,
Sometimes see the comments.
What's up? All right, cool. Okay, so topic of the day, we're going to talk about deals of the decade. Because I've been talking to some of my good friends, and then we're talking about the 997 used to be this much, for example. Now today is like wow, like there are deals, right?
Yep.
For example, so
Yeah,
I was thinking to myself, like a lot of people watching this video, they're like, hey, what? Maybe you're looking for inspiration. You're kind of bored of the typical upgrades out there. Maybe there are better deals out there, for prices that you might not believe that you can get them from. So today is this topic over here, okay? So if you're tuning this in and then you're bored at home, share with a friend. Come on now. If you're bored at home, share with a friend. Hang out in the comment section. There's a lot of car guys like to chat in the comment section here. So just hang out over here. Ask your questions as well. We'll try our best to answer your questions, okay? I think that's pretty much it. Okay, those of you just tune in, the reason why I got Chu Yang, because he is in the premium import cars industry, and Bobby Ang is the walking encyclopedia of good deals, and
No.
no.
It's just that I spend too much time in Muda and Kalis.
Yeah, of course, you also been a motor journalist for more than a decade, right?
Yeah.
And you probably spend the most time on Muda and Kalis compared to any one of us in the team. So that's why you're here.
And I'm buying them and selling them. He spends more time than me.
But Thomas, I want to say something that this topic is really right, because we are entering a time whereby cars from the 2008, 9, 10 era has depreciated to the range of 20, 30,000 ringgit. What this means, right, for the first time in history, people can go out there and buy a car for 20K and they can chase your M4 or M5 down Karak, because this is the turbocharged era, right?
Yeah.
Your GTIs, your whatever, right? It's really, we have reached the stage whereby anyone with a budget, right, will be buying all these used turbocharged European cars, right? And they all have 200 horsepower and above. And when you have 220 horsepower, right, on the highway, I mean, it's not like a 500 horsepower M5 is going down the highway at 350 km/h, right? It's no one. It's not like that. Everybody is averages about 160, 180, 210, right? So it's pretty interesting, From this context.
And building on to what...
Sorry, go ahead, Shua.
Building on what Bobby has said, right, that this is the perfect time to do this show. Why is that so? Because markets elsewhere, in terms of our industry and my industry, markets elsewhere have sort of opened up and have gotten over the hump of COVID, perpetual lockdowns, all the different restrictions on their economy, all the different shackles. Now they've opened up, and actually car prices, I kid you not, used car prices are going well above new car prices.
Wow.
New car prices.
So we're crazy.
It is a bonkers world, but in Malaysia, we still haven't opened up yet. There's still a lot of restriction. There's still lots of suffering. So We haven't caught up yet to that point. We will feel the effect soon when our local supply starts to dwindle down more and more. People start to buy up as economy opens up. But the replenishment of inventory in Malaysia as a whole will suffer. You will not be able to get cars at this price any longer. This, whatever you think it is, expensive or cheap or whatever, it will go up.
Crazy, yeah. It's also because of the
Crazy.
new car production that was affected by the microchips and all that.
Correct.
Yeah,
The semiconductor shortage and
Plus-
COVID
Yeah.
affected all the raw materials going into and consolidating at the logistically at the factory to produce those cars, etc. Lots of COVID has turned our industry upside down.
I just thought of something. Is that Mr. Thomas, your Porsche is ready to be collected, but your ABS module will arrive next month.
I think first is okay.
I'll take it.
The airbag is in, but will not blow.
Yeah, we live in interesting times. So I think this is a appropriate time, and I know a lot of friends in Evo Club, they're looking for cars. So hey, let's talk about it. Yeah. So some of you may not know Chuyang. This is Chuyang's first time in my channel. Thank you for coming, Chuyang.
Thank you for inviting.
All right, and Chuyang has this incredible shop, and I drank his coffee. I stole his cup. Sorry, I mean he gave me his cup.
It's your birthday present.
Okay. It's a handmade cup, especially for coffee.
Soon.
Some of the best coffee I've drank before. Okay. So what we're gonna do right now is gonna go for a break, and then we're gonna just show you a quick video on Chuyang's concept. Sorry, the whole concept of his shop up in the showroom up in Penang. All right.
Everyone drink one shot first because the music is a bit intense.
Yes. Okay, let's go. Wow, just
I miss the coffee.
Two things, man. Of course I love cars, and I like good coffee. I told you if I stay in Penang, I want to rent a small part of his cafe so I can drink coffee and then I can do my work while looking at the cars. And there's some
rent
amazing, very well curated cars. I think that was there. I saw this beautiful turbo. Was it turbo? So 992 Cabriolet or 991.2 Cabriolet.
No. It's 992 C2S Cabriolet.
Oh, C2S Cabriolet. Oh, yes. Beautiful blue color.
Gorgeous Miami blue, two-tone.
Yeah, it's great concept. Best, man.
Yeah.
Chuyang.
Oh,
seriously.
Epic.
Thank you.
Seriously, I went to so many cafes or whatever. Right, your coffee is the best.
Yeah, no kidding.
Especially the one with the.
Which one?
What is the one with the leaf one? The one
or the kopi limau tonic.
No, the one you created one. You created one. The one with that leaf.
Espresso tonic, is it?
No. With that Japanese, what do you call that?
Matcha.
Roku. What's that?
Rokujin.
No, Rokujin has that leaf, but his coffee he also put that.
Wow.
The last round we went, you served me one. It's like freaking good way. I forgot the name. Sorry.
I think it's a limau tonic, kopi limau tonic, something like that, probably that.
No, it doesn't. The name is not that lame one. Fuck, man, limau, your head lah. No, it's not limau one.
But I tell you what, it was the best coffee I had in Malaysia. All right. And I asked, of course, espresso. Right? I love drinking black coffee, right? And he made this amazing espresso in this same cup. And then it was raspberry flavor. I was like, oh my god, how we get raspberry flavor? Oh my god, so good. Yeah,
You came on a good day. Coffee changes day by day.
Pink Panther.
You came on a good day. That was when the coffee was.
And then it's like, no lah, I'm not a good barista. I'm just like, yeah. Anyways, Chuyang, why don't you tell us about that? Because you told me about the reason why you created this concept in Penang. Why don't you share a little bit about that before we jump into the show?
All right. So basically, what I told Thomas was that the concept of this store is very simple. As a fresh graduate that came back to Malaysia, I think a lot of our generation have started to realize, like people my age up to 30, 40, that kind of more modern car buyers have started to realize that, hey, actually the current automotive industry is not really, how to say, very forward thinking. They are not really ready for the 21st century modern car buyer. And because of that, we sort of analyzed the whole market, and me and my team at Abadi Motor Penang, we have decided to do like something like a competition analysis. Then we saw that, okay, the few things that we were lacking, especially if we went overseas and came back and viewed the showrooms there and we came back and compare and contrast, the main thing that was missing was service. And of course, the very famous one, the non-transparency of Malaysian automotive industry. Accident become not accident car. Week by week, the mileage will magically go down. The condition, will the color will change all of a sudden. Stuff like that. So we sort of noted that down, and then we're like, okay, we have an opportunity to create a store in Penang with our team, and of course with the support of Abadi Motor Penang. Then we're like, okay, let's go all out with the support that we have. Let's double down on the service aspect. And instead of just having a normal super automatic coffee machine in the showroom to provide, refreshments, beverages, stuff like that, let's turn it up to 11 and have a full-fledged cafe there that serves the public as well as the people coming into our store, talking about cars, discussing about trade-ins, test driving new cars and stuff like that. So we turned everything up to 11 in terms of the service aspect. We turned everything up to 11 in terms of the curation process and finding the very niche kind of cars, the cars that Malaysians don't normally think about, but it's an excellent value proposition for the price. So in essence, that's how sort of Drop the Top came about, where the whole showroom is focused primarily on, of course, convertibles. We have great luxury vehicles such as the Bentleys and stuff like that, as well as luxury SUVs, performance SUVs. Then, we have a full-fledged cafe that's, that has its own barista team, have its own manager in the cafe that curates the menu, curates the beverages, sources good coffee from all around Malaysia, sources, different snacks for the occasion. So
So basically, you want to turn it into a place that you want to hang out. Like, it's not just I want to sit down there with my friends, have coffee, check out the cars, interact with the people over there, spend time there. Like it's a place you want to spend time. Yeah.
It's an experience, and the thing that boiled it down to that essence was that normal car showrooms, why you want to spend so much time there, right? You just want to walk in, see car, condition okay, nego price, sign document, get out.
Oh, yeah.
But this is completely different. The whole process, like how we talk about cars is a journey. It's not about getting from A to B. It's about how you get from A to B, how much enjoyment you get from A to B.
Yeah.
Road trips, Evo Enduro, stuff like that. It's about the journey and the experience in the process of it. So that's all what we incorporated into our store. You are tied in with the experience, and we look for the car for you together. And it's not like a versus situation where it's like, this car, condition so bad, 100K discount. No lah, condition okay one, the mileage never tune one. It's a war. But here it's a collaboration, a collaborative effort where we try to get you the car.
And it's not just that, a lot of dealers don't see this. Like, if you serve shitty coffee in your showroom, I mean, most showroom, you come, they see you're serious. I wouldn't even call them a showroom, lah, right? Most car sellers, like they see you're
warehouse.
serious, then you get awarded with a cheapo drinking water, you know.
Yeah,
And let's
the
say
small
a
bottle.
better one, they serve you some automatic coffee machine, right? Is free. It's a cost for them. But
Yeah.
you serving high quality coffee, your customers are
Yep.
buying it, right?
Yep.
You change the power structure between the customer and you as the dealer. The power structure is changed. You know, there's an equal footing there. And then the other thing would be in terms of like what you mentioned just now, most customers walk in there to fight with the salesman. I'm there to get him. And then the salesman is like,
win.
Yeah, the salesman is like, look at this guy. I'm gonna whack him on the commission, whack him on the transfer fee, whack him on the
registration
ding.
fee, quoting, PPF.
Yes.
PPF
So
jialat,
the customer is walking in with a bulletproof vest, you know, then thinking that the salesman is picking up his arsenal, and then the salesman is thinking the same thing. So you totally change that. Another thing is that normal car showrooms, where got footfall, right? You see the salesman all sitting in there, waiting, playing on their phone, right? Yes, there's no footfall. But when you have a quality cafe like that, right, your perceived target market group actually comes in to have coffee. And sometimes a lot of rich people, they have their Camry at home. They've been using it for 5-6 years. They don't, the thing just doesn't trigger them to buy another car, even though they have the money to do so. They may have their E-Class or 5 Series. It just don't happen to trigger them. But if it triggers, not bad, this one. Okay, buy lah. You know, I think that's a really good move, lah. Really good.
That actually happened before when the first MCO opened up. There was this Datin Sri and Dato Sri that came in after KL, after they came back from KL to holiday in Penang. So they're like, this cafe seems not bad because we were featured on Penang Foodie for a few times and a few local news sites. Nice. So they were like, okay, we road trip so long, then Juru is the first stop that we reached before we reached into Penang Island. They stopped by, they were like, ada kereta. Then they just were looking at the cafe. They didn't know the cafe was attached to a showroom. So they came in, they had their coffee, they had their snacks, had their meal. Then they were walking around, checking out the cars. And then a C300 Cabrio caught the eye of Datin Sri. So then she's just like, I want ini, confirm the color combination, the roof, the everything, the spec is exactly how I imagine if I had one day a C-Class Cabrio, this is what it would look like.
Oh, lovely.
Then after 2 weeks, the car was delivered, trailered down to KL, single trailer, then that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, that actually happened. It was a dream when our team was setting up the cafe. It was like, wow, if one day someone came to drink coffee, then we hantam them one car. That would be like the upsell of the century. And after MCO, sure enough, luck was on our side that day. It happened. It caught them on a good mood. And grateful, very grateful that we decided to take this path.
Hey guys, if you're listening to this, if you're a car guy, if you're visiting Penang, drop by Juru Auto City. It's on the way to Penang, right? Drop by there, you'll love the coffee. I tell you got to put at least 1 hour there because you'll be checking out cars. Okay, minimum 1 hour because they got some seriously nice cars. All right. Last time I saw it was a JCW convertible as well, right? So epic. Yeah, I've never seen a JCW convertible in Malaysia as well. So if you're on the way to Penang, check it out. Juru Auto City. Drop the Top Cafe, right?
Yeah. Yep, Drop the Top. The whole concept store is called Drop the Top.
And we're going to continue and talk about the topic today, but I'll end with this. One thing that impressed me the most, that really wow, is that Chu Yang name, he put up, because Chu Yang's grandfather was a coffee roaster, right? Chap Teko, right? So his brand is plastered on the ceiling. And then I was like, why would you put something so, so traditional in such a modern shop, right? And it's done very tastefully. And then he explained, that's my grandfather's brand. I was like, wow, that's epic, lovely.
Yeah.
So guys, check it out. It's not just like I just put on because people want to drink coffee. It was a really nicely designed cafe. You'll love it. Take my word for it. All right. So if you happen to catch me there, coffee on me if you catch me there. All right. For this year only. All right. Anyways, let's get on to the topic of the day, shall we? Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
We have Irfan here. Hey, Irfan. Hey, we have even who's the big boy here? Who's that? Hasbullah here as well. Hey, Hasbullah, what's up, man? How are you doing? Even Johor, orang Johor, like me. Okay,
Oh,
let's get down to our topic today. Deal the decade. So, like Chuyang said, great opportunity right now because overseas market is going crazy with their second car deals. When the market opens up, Malaysia might most likely is going to have the same issue because of stock inventory and stuff. And Bobby is talking about why, because all the cars that used to be the last 2008, 2009, 2010, they are all coming to this spot where the depreciation is so heavy. You get great performance for little money. All right. So let's start with Bob. Let's see. Okay, Bobby, you go first, because you're the walking encyclopedia for good deals.
What? I go
What's
first.
a good deal of the decade? Let's throw one car out. Come on.
Okay, Chuyang, you sold your M3, right? For how much? 160, 170?
153.
153. Yeah. I got a friend
152,
who just got
152. Sorry. Yeah,
got a friend who just got an M5 for 170.
Is it the V8 one?
Yeah. Yeah. But
Okay.
there's a lot of great deals going on. It's crazy.
Yeah, there
it's
is.
crazy.
There is.
So what
Thomas,
would you
want me to what type of car?
as a good deal?
A great deal. Is road tax calculated or not?
Well, again, your context of a good deal. Right?
Yeah.
Everyone has their own opinion of a good deal, right? So what's Bobby Ang's opinion of a good deal?
I always. Oh shit! How so many way.
Okay. Let you think about it. I tell you what. Why don't I jump in and give one first very quickly and then pass to Chuyang. Then
Come.
Okay.
Let's go.
Mark 5 Golf GTI.
Cash buy.
30,000, 50,000, 40,000. But a lot of them are very molested. A lot of them are heavily tuned, racer boy.
Racer boy.
Yeah, when I was helping to do up, refresh my friend's Golf GTI, and then I drive around there, Mazda will tiong me lah, another GTI will tiong me lah, But the Golf GTI Mark 5, right? It's plenty of performance, ridiculous amount of. The thing that shocked me the most about the car is not just a turbo, it's not just a chassis, right? It's actually the steering. And then I was told the steering was electronic.
Oh,
I'm like, how
At that
did
time?
BMW get electronic steering so wrong? Because Volkswagen, even in 2005, they created this amazing electronic steering that feels accurate. So that is for the best thing in the car, other than the turbocharger, other than the absorbers, everything. Volkswagen just makes this magic carpet. Not magic carpet, this magic suspension. They can take rough roads and then they can still be sporty. I just don't know how they do it. So I got, this car really got a soft spot for me, the Mark 5 Golf GTI. It's just so much value for money. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So that's my pick. Yeah.
Anyone here take the maintenance law, right? The reliability part.
There is issue with that, of course, but hey, wait, what can you do with 30,000 ringgit? You buy what? Buy a second-hand Myvi, right? Or
Toyota Caldina GT4.
A Caldina GT4.
260 horsepower. Right.
Wait, before you go to the
240.
Caldina.
I got it wrong, maybe. 240 horsepower.
Okay, let me show you a Mark 5. Mark 5 first, right? Let me see if I can get a
Subaru Legacy BP5.
Hey, Mama lies. Hey.
Also 30,000.
Unlock the encyclopedia. This is the Mark 5 Golf GTI, yeah. Right? Yeah, that it looks like it. The round eyes. Okay, one thing I don't like is the looks. It looks a bit docky to me because the round eyes in front and the round
I like
eyes.
how it looks, I prefer how it looks over the 6.
The eye look like very dumb, like hey, hi.
Yeah, I just like how it looks.
All right.
Especially the R30.
Okay. It seems like Bobby interjected. Let's check out Toyota.
Sorry. Cannot find.
No, okay. I see.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, Caldina.
Oh, this is a lot.
See, 20 over 1,000, 2-liter turbo, GT4 N spec.
But this is the Japanese turbo, right? The one goes.
Yeah. So this is on very similar platform drivetrain as the Celica GT4. So it's a rally bred engine, and it's spacious inside. Look at that, Recaro seats, and it looks like a shooting brake, and then spacious and Toyota, right? It's a lovely car. Wagon. A lot of car for the money, bro. And I think this is the last generation.
Wait, what is that? Is that rear tables for eating?
Maybe
Looks
for
like it.
iPads. I don't know. Maybe for trays and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. You find a lot of
lovely
weird
car.
things on used car market, but hey, yeah, for 30 grand, 30 50
Yes.
grand.
Yes.
Hey, if I got a family and I want to have fun, I
Yes.
think how's the handling of this car, bro?
It's sweet. It's based on Celica, very very similar to Celica platform. Right.
I have no context. I've never driven
it's
a
a
Celica
4-wheel
before.
drive. Okay, it's not the it's that era. It's not a crazy kind of like road cover or what, but it's competent. It's very competent, and around this price you have the Subaru Legacy BP5 as well. Subaru Legacy BP5, and that is a brilliant car. My ex car lah. So I have a soft
Biased
spot
it,
for it.
There you go.
Oh yes, it's beautiful, bro. Look at the Legacy.
Is it 2.5 or the 2.0?
2.0 has more power. 2.5 is the facelift. Look at the 2.5. That's the facelift version. That's the pre-facelift. If you look at the 2.5, that's the facelifted version.
Look at the exhaust pipe, that one.
Direct injection. Look at that, bro. Oh my god, soft spot. Oh,
Always
shit.
a wagon
You go
boy.
and spend. Hey, this is the reason why we have this. You go ahead and spend 200,000 on 220,000 on a 320i, right? Or you can get this.
Hey, look at the interior. Look at the interior. Oh.
And this would.
Oh, Macintosh. No, this car, right? Stock, you get Macintosh sound system.
Oh,
right.
wow.
Yeah, Macintosh sound system.
What was it when it came out last time? What's the price?
Memory seat, some more? Sunroof,
yeah.
It was 300K. It was 300,000.
300K.
Yes.
Wow.
It was 300,000.
90% off.
Hey, you know what? If I ever go into the mobile car detailing business, I will get a Subaru Legacy then.
Hey, trust me, this car is sweet, bro. And with 265 horsepower, 343 Newton meters of torque, this car is below 1,004 kilo. It's below 1,004 kilo, as a wagon, 4-wheel drive wagon.
It flies away.
Yes, and it drinks fuel. It just drinks, bro. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, this is as thirsty as my RS6. I tell you, this car. Okay, the 2-liter one is thirstier. The 2.5 one is a lot better, but the 2-liter one, which has more power, that one is thirsty, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
This is good, but this is a. I mean, it looks good. I do like the look of it. Yeah.
When this car came out, right? Japan best motoring, right? They took a Subaru Legacy 2-liter turbo manual to the racetrack, and the RS6 cannot chase it. The Audi RS6 cannot chase it.
Wow.
It beats that was the old RS6 with the
C7, right?
No. That was the C5. 4.2 V8 twin turbo, 450 horsepower. It couldn't beat this car.
Damn.
Yeah. It dances in corners. I tell you.
Remember last time I was one of you guys do a live before. I said, "Will I get a V60 Volvo for mobile detailing?" No. This one looks like got more space behind also.
way more. This boot is huge. Bro. And the rear seats, right? The rear seats can recline.
Proper family car.
Proper leg room, everything. Yeah. Beautiful sitting position. Stock Macintosh sound system. Long pedal shifters. Lovely car.
Nice. Okay, thanks, Bobby. All right, Chuyang. So Guys, let us know if you like us, Bobby's suggestion or my suggestions. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the. I know, like Paulus is saying, the Kalina got lousy 4-speed gearbox. Well, but it's reliable. It's a
Yeah.
4-speed.
Yeah,
Four-speed gearbox.
Japanese
Hey,
indestructible.
the era don't lah. The era
Yeah
okay
lah.
lah.
Hey, but it's
Yeah.
reliable. Let us know in the
Yeah.
comments what do you think. And give us some love, some likes if you like it as well. All right.
I think that
Okay.
Subaru is
Share,
more reliable.
share.
Share the video, please.
Share these two. Okay, Chu Yang, what do you think is a good car deal of the decade?
Chu Yang would say the
Hmm.
Targa and then
Yeah,
the Bentley.
the speedster.
So this is the reason why I brought both of you here, because Chu Yang has a different view on what's a good deal, and all this,
yes.
and we are entitled to our opinions, and
Yep.
it's good to expand that horizon, right?
Yep,
So the team is
yep.
called Horizon. Expand the horizon.
Hey. Working hard to work that in there. All right.
Irfan says
My-
boxer all the way. Irfan
Yeah.
is beautiful,
It's-
tuned up, souped up the Subaru,
Mini.
the WRX.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
Irfan. Okay, I was thinking of the Mini Irfan.
No,
Right.
Irfan.
Fine.
This guy drives a very, very. Give you context. This Subaru can outrun my Spider one.
God damn.
Yeah. Actually, so what's a good deal
My
for this?
my pick would be the. I'm going on the opposite end of the spectrum. I'm picking the Ferrari F430 Spider.
Oh,
300 should be 360-ish to 400 within that price range.
right?
Chu Yang,
They were
a month
they are
ago,
closing.
one or two person bought the F430 Spider about 270K. 270.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is cheaper than
Yeah.
normal.
That is the
3
same
Series or
price,
330.
cheaper than the 330i.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Cheaper than the S60 T8.
Yeah.
Cheaper than C300. Holy shit.
Because for a rather long time there were a few selling at 300, 310, and all of a sudden those were stepped up, and then suddenly they swing back up, And I think this is more deserving of this car's stature. This car doesn't belong in the 300K price range.
Yeah,
For a Ferrari
yeah.
F430 should always be somewhere, 300-400K.
It's a lot of car for the money. Granted that all Ferraris were at that new car price of like 1+ million. This is a lot of car for the money, plus the Spider and
a lot of effort to take care also, mind you.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Compared to
You're
a
getting Italian, right?
Vantage, this is like
You're getting
Yeah.
Italian. You know what you're getting already, okay?
Yeah,
But-
you're buying an old Ferrari, of course you'll be budgeting that into account lah, or at least you hope so.
But if you look at like Australia prices for the F430, you're never gonna get this price. It's what 130, 150,000 US dollar, Aussie dollars.
Correct.
Yeah, somehow the
Spider
F430
for coupe, right? They're going up.
somehow F430 in Malaysia, the prices are really low now. Very low.
Yeah,
It is.
Three-ish.
Why it's a good deal? See, when you compare to other markets in the world, like UK, like Japan, like Australia, that have right-hand drive variants, you look at the price, you direct convert without any tax, and some of them are still more expensive than our local cars, which have already paid tax. Yeah,
So for example,
Australia is very
like
expensive.
150,000 Aussie dollars. So you convert that to Aussie dollars directly to ringgit, it's 450, 500,000 ringgit, right? And that's before any import taxes, everything, duties, whatever, blah, 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 right? So already you're driving a car that on a global status is actually considered as a very nice car, And the Spider, look at it like, wow, look at it goes down.
Beautiful.
I think the Spider looks better than the coupe. Yeah.
Yes.
If this mileage is real, don't know what to say anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. I
might
just did a
be.
quick check on UK. The 2008, granted it's Scuderia lah, meaning that there's no non-Scuderia cars available in the UK. The Scuderia is going for 179,000 in the UK.
But Scuderia lah, Scuderia
Yeah,
is
Scuderia lah.
yeah.
Malaysia Scuderia is double that of a 430 ma.
No, the
More
only
or
problem I
less
have with this car is that the interior feels a bit like Honda Accord SM4 to me. But who cares when you're driving a Ferrari, right?
Actually, it's worse than that.
Worse than that, lah.
Yeah.
The-
Oh, I
the
tell you the
Can-
build. Oh, it's the build of the interior build of this car is just.
Some
yeah.
materials are okay, you know. Just I don't know, just doesn't.
It's the fit and finish. It's the fit and finish. You know.
But I
the
tell you
material-
what, I mean, if you buy this car, you buy it to drive, right? I think it
Mm.
fulfills the driving part for you, lah, for sure, lah.
Yeah, the
Look at
look is still
the-
very classic.
Yeah.
I'll give an example. The door handle, right? Thomas, you've been in my car, right? The door handle in my car, it pulls sideways like that, right?
Yeah.
It's a little square flap that you
Yeah,
pull
the
like that,
handshake.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need. I mean, it's a part that needs to sustain quite some strength, right? To hold it, right? So in my car, it's made of metal. So this car also had that kind of door handle where you pull upwards the whole panel, the whole panel that you pull upwards, right? The thing is made of plastic, you know. So when it's a flat panel, right? Yeah, it just gives you that feeling that, oh, I might break this, oh, I might break that as well. Okay, maybe you next, you know, the kind of feeling. So really need to take care, lah. Yeah, a lot of care.
You
Yep.
got a sayang Italian lady. But let's check on the comments over here, right? Let's see. Jeremy asking, why do people like the 430 over the 360? What would you say that?
For me, it's how it looks, but Alex Wong prefer the looks of the 360 over the 430. Yeah, I don't like how the 360
I
looks,
heard the
you know.
360 the engine was more finicky, and then the 430 is is less problematic than the 360. Yeah.
360
The
looks
gearbox
like
is always an issue for the
Gearbox,
older gen and newer Ferraris. It's always an issue because people like to rev out all the RPMs and then go into gear and then drive it aggressively. That takes a big chunk of health out of the Ferrari gearboxes.
The 360 Dave from Bespoke, he brought back the Modena the 360 Modena, and the red color eyes and stuff just didn't do it for me. The 430 is a more handsome looking car for me. Yeah.
But Alex Wong prefers the 360, and a lot of people like the Stradale, you know. Yeah.
Well, let's see over here. Theophilus is here. Hey, Theophilus. Okay. Hyundai Genesis underrated but highly capable, worth the asking average price of 120,000.
3.8 lor.
What do you think, Chia, about the Hyundai Genesis? Uncle Che.
I got no experience with any Korean cars, man.
No, the exterior is okay. And the interior build is okay. It's just that I don't know, Korean cars, you just get the interior design. You look at the new Genesis, the Genesis G70. My God, exterior looks like a Bentley level kind of car. Then you look at the interior, like a Mazda 3 level kind of car. It's like, the design. I think Kia nailed their interior design better than Hyundai.
Yeah.
Kia, I think, is the most balanced Korean car brand, and in their product lineup.
And a lot of people had a misconception with Kia and Hyundai. They thought Hyundai owns Kia, right? So Hyundai owns shares in Kia, and they are given the same platform. When they are given the same platform and the same drivetrain, right? Both R&D don't welcome each other. One. That means if you're a Hyundai R&D guy, you cannot go and spy on Kia R&D. You know, they don't let you in. No, you do your shit, I do my shit. We fight. That's how they improve. Yeah. That's how they operate. So you're given the same recipes. You cook, and then no peeping. Yeah, pretty
interesting.
Yeah, pretty baller. So Genesis is good price compared to what they're asking last time. But they're asking last time is also rather ambitious, and 3.8 liter. This era is off already lah. You know. Yeah. Will you pay that kind of road tax?
Yeah.
Would you pay that kind of road tax?
Probably not for that car lah.
Yeah, not that
120k.
Hey.
Bro, 120k. I'll buy a Lexus LS if I'm ready to pay like 3-4 liter kind of road tax, right? I'll get a Lexus LS. There's just no comparison.
The 560, right? Yeah,
No, the 460. You know,
460. Yeah.
and come on, man, a Lexus LS, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Baller.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's take a look at some more comments. So we have Prakash is here. Hey man, hey Jeremy. DK, hey DK is here. DKMK. Let's see over here. Okay, Crispy says that the SM4 interior is, yes, the SM4 interior is nice for his age. My grandma used to have one. It's just that you put Ferrari with SM4 is like you know, like that, you know, it's a bit like it's there's a disconnect lah.
Tatelli.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Prakash is here.
Hey,
Prakash
Kane
is
is here as well.
looking at his F430.
Yeah, he's looking at F430. He drove my Spider
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he's like, I still going for the F430. I'm like, Ayah.
No, he's
Okay.
like, I know lah, bro. I want a real supercar, bro.
I want a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari.
But he did ask me on Audi R8 as well.
Ooh. Oh, that's actually a good deal. So.
Hey, is it a
Good
good
deal.
deal of the century, Audi R8? What do you think? Is it a deal of deal of the decade? Would you consider that as a good deal?
Yeah, 200
I'm
plus
leaning towards
thousand.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
200 plus thousand. Last time, Bobby, you sent me a Spider Audi R8, right? Around 290, 320, somewhere there.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was
Right? Just think about it. It's like
Let's take a
Around
look at it.
proper V10 engine, you know, and
yeah.
at this kind of price.
Yeah,
And
yeah. And the looks, the looks are like still very, very
This one.
clean.
now it's divisive lah. Some people like, some people don't, you know. But it's a
For me, I like
solid
it,
piece
yeah,
of engineering. It's a solid piece
Mm.
of engineering.
It looks
Thomas doesn't
like,
like the
no, I don't have to look. It looks like it looks like the Audi RS6 try to have a kid with a Lamborghini.
Hey, but it's the one that you can drive every day in and out, you know, do your shit, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a usable supercar. Yeah.
And the
Very
V10 is more reliable than the V8, so just go for the V10.
Ah.
Yeah.
Mm,
So bigger is always better.
nice.
Size
Well, it
does
does-
matter.
It does look okay lah. It does
15,000 mileage. Okay, this might be the one that's from my condo. Because my condo has this white color Audi R8 V10 that never move. Never. I've never seen him bring the car out. Only when it got really dirty, he'll bring it out for a wash, then he'll bring it back and park it there. Poor car. Poor car. So this might be the one that's from my condo. You know, V10. Yeah. It's for me, it's a lovely car. If I want a supercar.
Supercar.
Oh,
it's
if you
supercar
think
stuff,
about it,
man.
300k, right? 300k. What else can you buy? Like, let's say even like 2-3 years from the market. C43.
Volvo S60 T8.
X60, right? But again, it doesn't have that. You can say horsepower, everything. Yeah, fine. They got horsepower, but nothing. You know, nothing comes close to. I mean, you cannot say a fast sedan is as good as like a supercar or a sports car. It's just
definitely
two
not.
different.
It's a different thing.
Yeah, even if the same horsepowers, right? The sports car has a different kind of feeling, a sense of occasion. You know, just
Yes,
looking at
it's
the
a
car, walking to the
different
car. You know, I think it's a good deal. 288. No, if you can bear with the if you want to have, if you got big balls, you want to go and dive into Ferraris. Go ahead.
You like gambling, you know, you do a little bit of drugs on the side. You want the intense stuff in life.
Yeah.
Go for this.
Hey,
Then
Thomas,
you
you
want
look
something
at
more
the-
solid. Go for this one, right?
Bro, look at the
Yeah.
comment from Eng Seong, 1018. You click
What's
that
this?
link. Cosworth
Click link, bro.
190E serious. This is real. 145k only. The
145
original.
for Cosworth.
Apa ni? Oh, okay.
Original. Sure not. Okay, I'm not sure but
No, I'm
some
not
people
sure
will dig in.
I can't.
No.
click the link.
Oh, you couldn't click the link. Oh.
Yeah, not from here, not from here. It's all right.
Sorry.
Yes.
But that's
Greg,
a good one.
totally.
Yeah.
Greg
Yeah.
says buying
But
a
I don't think the
supercar versus
Cosworth will ever get
maintaining.
as wouldn't appreciate as much as until like a M3 kind of level. The status of legendary is still more entry.
Well,
And it's
the
still
asking
mid-engine.
price is 100. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about R8, right? Yeah.
R8 is still mid-engine.
Yeah. Okay. So we're looking at we just jump into RS8. This R8 just popped out out of nowhere. Okay, this is super unscripted. Okay. Let's talk about a little bit more names. Okay, Chuyang, what's next on your list?
Next on my list is I'm going to throw a little bit of curveball. I think if you buy a new or 1 or 2 that's only 1 year old for this car, 218i, the BMW 218i, I think is fantastic value for what you're getting.
New car.
The new car or 1
218i.
year 218i, yes, the 2 Series.
Wait, the coupe you want Auntie Xiao sell you the coupe
Yes, that car. I you know what about it? I look at the price, I'm like, fuck, this is such a good deal. Because for the sort of prestige that you get, okay, I'm not talking about the driving dynamics or anything. I'm talking about if you're a person that has starting to get into your career, 3 to 5 years, you want something to up your social hierarchy. I actually think the 218i is a legit choice. Yeah, a lot of my peers are starting to consider this car. I've driven it and driving is not very, can't comment much on that.
Everyone can have an opinion, right?
But style-wise, I really think it is.
Okay.
Bobby's
I
face
drove
is just
it.
like permanently.
No. I hated this car until I drove it. Then I hate it less. That's all I can say. Because I was expecting it to be as bad as the previous A class and all that. Then I drove it. Then I look at the boot. I was sitting at the back, sitting at the front, and like, hey, I can't really fault the execution. You know, I mean, I don't like how it looks still, but it serves its purpose.
I think it looks good, eh?
How really? Like that?
Yeah, I don't know what about it. I think it looks good.
Okay. The front is okay. But my problem is the butt. Look at that. What the hell is going on?
Okay. I don't look at the butt. I look at the front. The butt is
yeah.
Okay, let's just look at the front. Okay.
Yeah.
But you're right, Bobby. I mean, I never driven a car, but if I think about as a product, as a business product, it makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
And it will sell to the target as what Chuyang is talking about, and probably even better in China, right?
Okay.
Low road tax,
Chuyang, yes, it's low road tax. It's 70 ringgit road tax. I know. But 195,000, I'll maybe buy a BMW M5 with a 4.4 V8. And I'll pay the 8,000 ringgit road tax to offset my depreciation. Because if you spend 195,000 on a grand coupe, right? And 1 year later, your car will be worth somewhere 160. 2 years later, maybe 150. 3 years later, maybe 145. 4th year, 130. 5th year, 100. And
the
then
depreciation of this will drop like.
And then it will just go down until it's 40, 50,000. So if you look at the per year, let's say 7 year of depreciation, right? You're gonna use up more of your money than the person who's paying for the M5 road tax by a much bigger margin.
Makes sense.
Yeah. You're missing the point. You see, for these people who buy this car, driving an M5 is like 舊車 old car. And they will say, your father car is it? M5,
yes, Thomas, you get it. It's not for the driving dynamics. It's not for the driving dynamics. It's not for the engine. It's like, for the looks.
Yeah, you
and the 4-year warranty.
But then they're like, You drive an old BMW for what? You know, your father's
No lah,
car.
yes lah. I get it. I get it. I mean, you buy
Yeah.
this, you are maybe invited to a BMW and Samsonite bag event, right? You buy the
Yeah,
M5,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
invited
yeah,
to
yeah.
an M5 event at Sepang.
Very different products. So I think it makes sense. But so I kind of get what Chuyang is saying about why it's the deal of the century, because
It's not an enthusiast car at all. It is not. It is not.
Okay.
It's not. I don't
Okay.
think it tries to be as well.
Okay, this or a 2-year G20 320i.
I think this is, I guess, like, okay, here's my suspicion about who buys this car, right? Also, another
Yeah.
also gender, right? I think females were more attracted to this car because they don't want to
Actually,
associate
yes.
themselves with people who drive the 3 Series. They don't want to be associated with the people who drive 3 Series. They want, they want to be, all these people driving, all these young yuppies, the guys with suits or insurance agents, whatever, right? No offense to insurance agent guys. What I mean is like, I know a lot of insurance agent friends, but they go. This is like they are sort of like, there's a stigma in people who drive 3 Series.
Yeah.
Maybe the people who buy 2 Series, I don't want to be associated with people who are buying 3 Series. Okay, but if you ask me, for this money, if I had to choose between the 320i and this, I'll try. No question, 320i G20.
Yes.
Even though I don't like the 320i, as a driving enthusiast.
But it's also actually in a way the frameless door. Okay, I have to say this again. BMW executed this really, really well. By putting a frameless door to it, and the way the car is styled. When you compare this to an A-class sedan, the A-class sedan really, really looks like a normal car.
Yes.
Draw me a car, and then it looks like a car, and that's it. This one has some really
It's way cooler than A-class
over
sedan.
there.
Way
Yes. So after driving it, really, I cannot fault the execution. It rides properly, it drives properly. I just can't fault it. There are no execution flaws.
Yeah,
a lot of people say that the A-class cabin feels cheaper compared to this.
In terms of objective things I can see, touch, and feel, there's nothing that really this car totally falls flat on its face.
Yes, it doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
it's the subjective thing that comes with, or BMW is historically inline six, motorsports, all that, and then suddenly they put out this thing, this
Daddy's gonna make some money, man.
Yeah, but it
Daddy's
works.
gonna make some money.
It works.
Yeah.
Daddy's gonna make money.
Can't argue with it.
There's one of this park at my condo, and I thank God that the owner parked with the front-facing front, so cannot see the back. I'm like, oh, thank you. You park like this. At least it looks okay. You park the other way, I don't want to see her.
But the back looks like an X6 though.
The back looks horrible. I don't know who designed
It looks
the back.
like a BMW X6. The back. Yeah.
If it had the
one of my friends described the X4, the new X4, the back, right, as a table being flipped sideways. I don't know lah. It looks okay. Anyways, that's the end of the 2 Series 218i. I don't know what to say and feel about that, but I still think I agree with Chu Yang. For a certain segment of people, it will sell more and faster.
Yes.
Sure.
Definitely not for Horizon segment.
All right. Let's bring up Bobby. We're gonna bring one more before you go on break. One more suggestion of
But me.
I haven't give a lot there. Okay, I give one. Can I?
No, I'm good at you give one and then I throw you something. So when
okay.
Chu Yang prepared his list, right? Because for me there are just so many good deals out there. I don't know I don't know where to catch out.
Good deals are all different prices also. There's also a good deal at 100k, 200k, 300k, so on and so forth.
Now I'm gonna throw one which I really think is a good deal. 997.1. I know people are going to hit the Tiptronic. Yes, I get it.
Nonsense lah. They mentioned about the Tiptronic just because they know the 0.2 has the PDK ma. And then they go all fap about the 993, 964. 993, 964 got PDK meh? No ma, right?
They were worse lah.
Right.
So yeah,
993.
997.1. I mean, but prices going up, right?
Yeah, they're
Prices are going up,
up.
right? 997.
I
Yep.
think you can get the
Yeah.
997.1 for the base, not S. You can get it for 180,000, 200,000, right? You can probably get around the price.
Still
Below
can, man.
200,000. Yeah. But
Let me
I
search.
think, yeah,
Is it really?
You can get
let's
that
find out.
price.
Let's find out. Let's do some shopping online.
97.1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 997.1. So cheap, man.
Yeah,
let's-
so cheap, man. I thought around 300.
Oh, got lah. 180k. No. 180k 2006.
Oh, sorry, that's 97.2. Okay, my
Oh,
bad.
165.
All these are
bargain.
97.2.
Bargain.
Yeah, to 2009, right? 2008.
Aiyo, that one go and change 991 front. Blah. But
for example,
997,
996 is cheap, though.
Okay, this one they mod the rear lah. But okay, here's what I think is a great car. Okay, look, you have a very distinctive engine, and Porsches are really, nowadays are getting more and more like desirable. Where you can, I don't know about you see them out everywhere. The looks for me is it looks nice, right? First of all, it looks good, right? And the driving this car is so unique. And I don't know if you guys driven 997 before. And the 997 is the 991. They actually built a transaxle, no? So the engine fits deeper into the car, so it's more mid-engine, so it's more stable. The 997, when I've driven it, it feels a bit scary. You got this scare factor driving a 997. But that's the fun part of driving 997. It's a bit of a scary factor. And you go
every corner is like yo-yo.
You have to pay attention to the car. If you drive really fast on the limit, you have to pay a lot of attention to the car, but which is unique, and you're not going to get this anymore in the next the 911s. So I think that's something to consider. It's still a great looking car, and because it's planted right in the middle of the two axles, the engine, and then the it goes straight to your tires. The power. Plus NA. You won't even think about your Tiptronic. You'll feel the car just launching you forward. It feels faster than the horsepower suggests. Fantastic car. I think if you're looking for Porsches, hey, this is near my hometown. In Moa. What's a 997 doing in Moa? Yeah. Adrian says, can't answer this. I'm too biased now. The Porsche lover answers.
But you look at the way it's built, right? The interior, everything. Then you compare like to a F430. This is so solid, way. Everything is just solid, proper built.
Proper. I love it. I love the 997.1.2.
I got to clean a 997.1 before doing interior. Spent like 3 hours doing it. I said, wow, the interior quality is high. It's like, hey, this is more than 13 years old, 14, 15 years old. It still feels nice. I'm like, whoa, and proper. Good car. This is what I think is the deal of the decade. This car used to be worth like 1.1 million when it's launched. And even for today, this car will give a lot of car for the run of its money. It will handle. It can take a lot of the drives. And it sounds great.
Why don't spend this kind of money? Don't spend this kind of money on some rubbish EK lah. Yo, don't know what.
Pick this one EK.
Integra lah. Yo, come on, a proper car. This is a proper car.
Proper sports car. Yeah,
legit. It's a flagship as well. It's not some other baby Porsche or anything.
It didn't say the
Proper
black
flagship.
US folk already. One of his viewers bought last week. Wow. Okay. So I think like the 997 still has that charm that will not show up in any more 911s.
And it's small.
And it's
small.
Oh yeah, yeah,
small.
yeah.
Oh, 991, 992.
992 is so big. What the heck, man?
The hips are like
Remember, Thomas, we saw the 997 next to a Cayman,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. The Cayman look
and
as
the
big as
Cayman is
997.
slightly larger. It's like, what? Small car.
Yeah,
Still a small car.
I remember taking a drive down to Uluyam with a couple of air-cooled Porsches, and then when I pulled them from behind, I feel like they're driving by motorcycles in front of me.
Oh, very small. The air-cooled ones are really small.
Super small. Oh, yeah. But I think let me see here. Won Minjun MJ, he runs. You can check out his website. Big shout out to him. I buy all my Hainanese chicken rice from this guy.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Chicken
that's
by
the
one.
okay. That's
Super
it.
good, super good. I must eat
Man,
2-3 of them
I
every
have
single
to
week. Okay.
try.
Anyways, he's asking.
Post a link here.
That
Post a
one by
link here. I want to buy tomorrow. Post a
Yeah.
link here.
Post it in the
I'll post it
comments.
later. Instagram chicken by one. Okay. Anyways, 911.1. Okay, what I'm saying is it's still a great car, but it feels it feels very BMW to me. It's like there's a bit something wild with 997, right? The 991 feels less wild. Now, if you don't want the wildness, the 911.1 fantastic. But if you're like me, you gila sikit one, you maybe like too young, gila sikit, okay, then the 997 may work for you, right? Yeah. I'll post the link later on, right? But I'll put the Instagram over here. All right. Anyways,
991.1 is in the 300-400 category, is it? It should be around 350, 400 plus, right?
400 plus, yeah.
400 plus.
I mean, for me, the tip is not as bad as you think. That's what I think.
Plus, still can take loan.
Can take loan, and it's the last
Yeah.
generation NA already. 991.2 is turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
See,
it has
I can
its
afford
space,
the 991. I cannot afford the 997 because
So
991
you
can still take loan.
997 the baller lah, right?
Oh, interior so nice. 991.
991 is good.
The interior really step up.
I really like it. Big jump from the 997.2.
Suyang, buy this.
Oh, no more. Racun
Buy this,
Master,
buy this.
please.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go for a quick break. Let's stretch a little bit. When we come back, we're gonna talk about we're gonna do one more last round of what the car best deals of the decade, then go play Dude Where's My Car. Okay.
I'm gonna go pee first.
All right,
Okay.
so let's go a quick break and a quick announcement from our sponsors, Evo Club Insurance. Let's go.
Save about 500 bucks. It save about 1,000 plus.
to work out cheaper for me.
4,000.
215, even more.
It's for 200 plus. 400 bucks of savings.
Okay, welcome back. All right, Chuyang's gonna get a little break. But I tell you what, since we're back here and we just watch Evo Club Insurance, and by the way, thanks for watching. We have 160 plus people watching with us. Drop your questions. We're gonna come back to your questions in a bit. But since we just watched Evo Club Insurance advertisement, Bobby, why don't you tell us why did you created this? Because most of us we already know what it is. You know, it's 40% off. It's like why did you say okay, this is something important?
It helps people save money. Why not?
That's it.
because you don't. Okay, a lot of people don't realize this, right? You pay insurance for one whole year. You pay full sum, and if you don't drive that much, why are you paying full sum, right? And if something like this is just amazing, and actually is going on in other markets, in European markets or the more advanced countries, right? They have all these things going on, right? So it makes sense for consumers, and we're happy to actually help Evo Club members, to save so much money. Those who manage to buy this and save money, I hope you can put in the comments how much you save, because insurance all this while is something that you cannot save, right? Everybody also knows that we're forced to buy insurance because we need to get our road tax. Right, and once we got our road tax, we can drive. It's almost like a permission to drive. Now, yes, there's the protection part. I mean, nobody. Let's put it this way: nobody wants to use their insurance, right? Nobody. Provided you're a scammer, you're an insurance scammer, but you don't actually wanted to use your insurance. And some people also said, "Hey, Bobby, but the one that I bought, right, offers me this, on what higher valuation, unlimited towing, what betterment value, blah blah blah." But do remember this: all these benefits only come when you crash, which is something you actively prevent yourself from doing. So these benefits are actually the it looks like it sweetens the deal, that it offers you more, but you only get all this when you lost your NCD next time. Right? Yeah. So on the basis that let's assume you're not gonna crash, right? How can you save money while you still get to drive your car and all that? Hey, it's a huge difference. A huge difference. Like yesterday, I just got someone from the Volvo XC90 group, a lady. She was like, "Hey, I heard about this from the other members in the group," and then she sent me her plate number and all that. 2017 XC90. Her insurance is like what, 2,600 ringgit, and then we put it through Evo Club Insurance, 1,500. And the best part is that, I cannot give you the odometer because my car totally dried. I haven't drove. I lost count how many days I have not driven my car, more than a month, and she didn't charge it before that. Her car is like she couldn't even see the odometer. So that reflects, you're not driving that much now. Yeah. So it makes sense. It really makes sense. Yeah.
But the thing is, it's just a logical product.
Yes, it's a logical product. And of course, there are referral programs. We know other insurance companies, they give the salesman 10%. This one couldn't, because there's so much savings already. They can only give 5%. And I really like what Prakash told me. Prakash said that, hey, actually, all salesmen should get this. I was like, hey, why? I thought you all have your own panel insurance. Yes, we have our own panel, but customers already heard about it. If the customer come to me and say, hey, do you do this? And I say I don't, I lost the 5%.
Correct.
Yeah.
Even for us too, people are asking because they know if they buy super luxury cars, they're not going to drive it like their workhorse every single day.
Yes.
So it's just a very logical product. It's a no-brainer product for a lot of, depending on what car you buy, it can be a no-brainer product.
I saved 11,000. Gary,
so the 4,000 over 5 cars, right? Derek saved up to 1,000 plus just purchased last week. Congratulations!
Thank you.
Yeah. Who's underwriting his insurance? It's Pacific and Orient, right?
Pacific and Orient.
P&O.
P&O.
All right.
Yeah. P&O has been around for more than 40 years.
Long time already.
And a lot of people say, hey, P&O, who are they? They are very big in motorcycle.
Yes.
And they go offensive into cars, like that.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Evo Club Insurance. So if you're going to renew your car, just drop by our. I'm going to put out the link over there. So it's what's the name again?
EvoClubInsurance.com. Very straightforward.
EvoClubInsurance.com. Just drop by there. Steps are super simple. You just key in, then you got it ready.
Yeah. Right? Take a picture of your odometer. So I'll give an example. I renewed in late January this year, and after I renewed the insurance, I renewed my road tax around early February, and the next day after I renewed, the government announced no need renew road tax. Yeah, so
Yeah.
then they drag it to June, and then June they extend it now to September. I'm like, I pute paid for my road tax this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been using my car like early. I mean, even though it's locked down, but sometimes morning we go and buy bread, right, Thomas?
Yeah.
We went and buy bread, and then we bump into each other, right? When we buy bread. And
Honest,
I've been driving
I
it.
hear your voice. I hear
Yeah.
your engine.
Yeah. I've been driving it, and now it's half a year down the road. I still have 2,600 km to go with the lowest package, 5,000 km. Why not?
And
Yeah.
we're not even sure that how the lockdown is going to go at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's look at the comments over here. Back to the topic. But thanks for sharing, Bobby. Guys, head on to the link, evoclubinsurance.com. Save yourself some money, all right? We don't know, we are getting any of these deals, and then of course you can't get it when it's new because your first insurance usually doesn't come with Evo Club Insurance, but you can renew using this one. Okay. All right, let's check over here. Kuhan Vijayan, Porsche Boxster, BMW, M4 convertible, or Mustang convertible.
Drop the top.
All convertible.
Both also dropped out.
All drop top.
Okay, the only one that I wouldn't look at is the Mustang. Sorry.
Yes. Sorry. Me too.
It's a good looking car. But
It
the
looks
way
good,
it drives, I cannot tahan the way it drives. I cannot tahan. Sorry.
I cannot tahan the interior.
Yeah.
It just looks like any normal Japanese car interior. I'm sorry to say, but it's just bland.
And the way the car rolls is like, how to drive? Drive in traffic also feel headache already.
So, Boxster, M4, which one?
Which one I
let me
like.
choose
Okay, Bobby, which one? M4 or Boxster?
I'll go M4.
Why?
I'll go M4. Why? I'm more BMW guy than Porsche guy, right?
Yeah, because Porsche don't make his 4-seater convertible car.
Right.
That's why he sticks. That's why he sticks with the BMW.
If there is a Panamera convertible, and I don't know, Boxster to me, I'm the kind of guy who's a bit rough around the edges, right? I'm like I don't shave,
Bobby.
I swear, So I'm more like the lanzai, the kuchai. So kuchai people better BMW lah. You all atas one, right? You all can go Porsche. Yeah. So okay, I don't hate the Boxster. It's just a bit cute for me.
Okay lah,
It's cute.
987 a bit cute.
981 also cute what?
They all look cute lah.
They all look cute.
981 looks more masculine
Even Spider is cute. For me. They're so cute. Oh, so
the Spider looks aggressive. The big fender. By the way, to talk about Spider, let me show you something really awesome. Right, since you're all here.
Spider looks aggressive.
Yeah, the front looks nice. It looks aggressive, man. The front, the GT looking front.
Is it angrier than the Ford Mustang? If you're talking about aggressive,
no, it's not. But check it out, guys.
It's also much less angry.
There's
than
another.
the
I
M4.
found another Spider. This from Bespoke Motoring. They sold this car already, and it's being held right now by Bespoke Motoring.
Where's the picture where both your cars are together?
So happy,
the one you showed us yesterday.
Because now the 291 Spiders are out so far, I know, and this is the one.
There you go.
When Dave called me and said, "Hey, bro," they say, "Bro, look at this." So epic.
There you go. That's epic.
Which one would you guys pick, the red or the silver? If you have to pick, let's see the comments below. What did you red or silver?
Silver for me.
But it doesn't look cute, ma. It looks aggressive, ma. Come on, it looks like a 550 Spider rendered in the new age.
Open the new tab, then open the M4.
Mm-hmm.
You put it next to it. then you know what we mean by it looks cute. It does look cute compared to the M4.
Yeah, it looks like a sexy, cute lady. Boxsters.
Oh, I don't friend you all anymore lah.
Yeah, what? Hey, it's like a sexy, beautiful, curvy lady, right?
Yeah, she is. Okay, fine. She's more flow. Okay, the M cars are more masculine now. They're
They're a
so
little bit more
Yes.
rugged. They're a little bit more rugged.
squarish. And I still miss a BMW. Honestly, I still really miss my M235i. Oh man, I miss that car so much.
I cannot
Yeah.
tahan the name you give your M2 lah, M2355 lah. Yeah.
Oh, her name is Maggie. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Maggie
Maggie.
me.
Maggie. Oh my
But
god.
okay, I what you mean, Bobby. The BMW, you drive it like you're grabbing the scuff, and then you're just like, where the Boxer you want to drive a bit more smoother, and yes, a different driving style
It's
as well.
certainly a beautiful car. The Boxer is beautiful.
Yes.
When you caress your hand over the Boxer, it's like you caress the hand over a beautiful lady. If you run your hand around a Mustang, you're touching a dude.
Yeah, you're touching the and Olympians pecs. You're like, this is pretty okay.
Yeah, it's like you touch it. Your friend got six pack, right? You touch his six pack. It's like wow.
Hey,
bro,
brother,
wow.
nice way.
How about M4?
Yeah. That's
How about
touching a
M4 then? What
Mustang.
would the M4 equivalent be?
Also a guy.
Bicep. It's like touching
Yeah.
a bicep. It's
Bicep,
like,
bicep.
okay, what?
Yeah.
Okay, what? I'm showing you my
M4 is
guns.
also
I'm
a
touching
dude.
your guns.
Yeah. So you can caress your spider all you want, especially the two humps. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the rear is. Ooh.
A lot of people like
Lovely.
silver. Huh? Sean says silver,
Yeah.
silver. Tiban Nadu likes
Silver
red.
lah. Silver.
Silver.
I know
Silver.
Adrian likes the red. Yeah. But yeah, actually you're right. I think about it, it's okay compared to the other, it's more feminine. The look is more flowy and curvy,
Crispy.
Crispy. That escalated quickly.
Yeah. But tell you what, yes, the driving style of the M235 or the M4 is more like you grab it by the scuff and then you drive it, like with a lot of gusto, where the Spider you're more smooth. with the
Thomas, the Mustang suits me more than the Boxster.
Yeah. Character-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about
Look how big my face is. My face is bigger than the headlamp of the Boxster, bro.
Okay, enough Boxsters and M4 convertible Mustang. Okay, deal of the decade. What will be your deal of the decade? Let's go back to this topic. Okay, Bobby, deal of the decade. Let's throw out one.
Huh? I'm better at countering lah.
Okay, Yu Yang, go.
So
my
many good
pick.
deals in
My
Okay,
last pick. I'm going further up market. I'm going newer. I'm going with the Range Rover SVR.
Cool.
New car price. If you are talking about a high spec one with the carbon fiber bonnet, carbon fiber interior, the pixel LEDs, deployable side step, pan roof, all that jazz, all that fancy stuff, you're looking at a price of around 1.8 million. And there are some on the market, 2018s, with the pixel LEDs, which is the facelift of that Jaguar Range Rover model. That is around 800 plus in the recall market.
What?
Yes,
How
there
many
are
years?
some in the
How many
800.
years?
2018, no? 2018, somewhere there. Yeah.
3 years
just took a
old, 1
check.
million gone.
Yep. New car price 1.8 million. Some 2019s are in the high 800s, low 900s, somewhere around 910. Some even 850, 60, somewhere there. Yep.
But you mean
And-
brand new SVR, there's an option to spec the bonnet in carbon fiber.
Cannot, man. Can what? You order new car, then you tick, no?
Why
I
would
think that
anyone
option
put
alone-
a carbon fiber bonnet on
Why?
Range
Okay,
Rover?
why in the world would you want to have a carbon fiber bonnet? Why?
It is
In the
totally nonsensical, but it looks so damn good. The whole entire bonnet is carbon fiber. The sides have carbon fiber stuff.
But do you
the
paint
diffuser
it?
is carbon.
Do you paint over the carbon fiber?
It is okay. The spec is literally taking away something and charging you money for it. And all SVR has painted carbon fiber bonnet, But if you want
Oh.
it to look like carbon fiber, you take the paint off, and it's called the exposed carbon fiber bonnet.
And it costs you more.
And it costs you more. I think in terms of UK pounds, it's around 40, 50k pounds just for
Okay.
that option alone.
Chuyang, my wife loved how this car looks. She loved the way the Range Rover Sport looks. But when my friend came to my house the other day in a Range Rover Sport, right? Okay, I've never sat behind a Range Rover Sport. I've driven it. And when my friend came, right, he took something for me. He opened his rear door. I looked at it. I was like, what? Then I went in and sat down. It's like, I have less rear leg room than a 3 Series. I cannot understand this. The size, the footprint of this car is an XT90, but the rear seats is like, what? I cannot brain it. I cannot brain it.
Yeah,
the rear seats
this car doesn't
really
need to be brained. Okay, this car doesn't need to be brained.
Doesn't make sense.
I think it doesn't make sense at all. Recently, I just
really
thought
tight.
about something, and I think I wrote something as well. I'm not too sure where I wrote it, but I wrote it somewhere. I wrote it that you know how watches in the watch world, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak has just taken off in terms of popularity, like immense levels of popularity, as well as the what do you call it, the Nautilus. The Patek Philippe Nautilus. So these two, in essence, are watches that are supposed to be sports watches. And sports watches, in terms of the luxury segment, if you have a fully stainless steel sports watch, it should not be that expensive. Yeah. And sports watch should be rough use, rumble and tumble, use it every day, get scratches and stuff. But these watches are equivalent to these kinds of cars for me, where totally it doesn't make sense. It shouldn't make sense. An off-roader shouldn't have 575 horsepower and a Nürburgring record and carbon fiber bonnet and stuff, but it does.
Yeah,
so
I get it.
Yeah, it's in that illogical segment that is like, you can't really put a price to that sort of illogical, emotional.
Yeah, I have a neighbor here. The wife drives a Range Rover Sport SVR, and the husband drives the Mercedes AMG GT63. Yeah. And they both, like, when they start the car,
That's the funny thing. The SVR, the first time I got encountered the SVR, because I never thought about it, right? And it's never a car that I think in my mind. And I think it was 2015 or 16. I can't remember. I was in Bangsa Shopping Center. No, Bangsa Village 2, right? And I was walking out, waiting for my car from the valet, and then I hear a sound like you think like, hey, where's that Jaguar? Because my uncle had a XKR, and I love how Jaguar sound, right? And then it's like, I'm looking for the Jaguar. I'm like, hey, where's the Jaguar? Yeah, look, why this SUV coming to me so fast? What is this?
They share engines, what?
Yeah, that's when I look at it. I was like, oh, that's the SVR that everyone talks about. It was so confusing. I was looking for a Jaguar. I'm like, hey, where's the Jaguar?
You know what's the funny thing? Jaguar and Land Rover, same group now, right?
Yeah, same group.
Cannot for the life of me understand why Jaguar doesn't have the same interior build quality as a Land Rover. Land Rover interiors are beautiful.
You know, the F-Type in 2015, when I started still flying to India a lot, I was setting my goals for my dream car. And at that time, I never met the Boxster yet, right? And I was like, I want the F-Type because the butt looks so sexy, the F-Type. And then I was invited to a Jaguar, I think the XE event, the launch of the XE, right? That's when I got to they put the F-Type R, and then I sat in it. I was like, hey, the base spec Boxster also feel better than this,
Yeah. Interior cannot fight.
Yeah. But makes a lot of sense. 1.8 million to this price, I can see it's a deal of a decade. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't recommend the carbon fiber roof, because if you have paint on it, it is a pain in the ass to take care of paint on carbon fiber. It is ridiculous.
Oh, paint on carbon fiber. Okay. Okay.
They crack and then when you ask someone to polish a carbon fiber paint on top of it, I don't want to touch it. No, everyone's so scared to touch it.
But you know what, Thomas and Chuyang, 800 over 1,000, right, is around the transaction price of a Ferrari FF.
Oh.
Counter
It's not a full like 7-seater, right? You know.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not.
At least
5-seater.
At least
at best.
your rear seat is comparable to a Range Rover Sport. Okay, they are listed about 1 million, but there are a few transacted about 800, 900,000 around there transaction value.
I'm sorry, the look of the car just don't do it for me.
Yeah, it's not a good looking car, but it's a proposition, and I don't know, it's just so unique to me, the Ferrari FF.
But you know what? I get what you mean. There's a car meet, you drive your FF down there, everyone's like, whoa, like you damn baller, man.
Baller, it's just weird. It's weird. And you know, Ferraris, especially flagship Ferraris, they hold their value, you know. They really hold their value. Yeah, Ferraris.
Hey, pretty decent boot space.
Oh yes, it is. And the rear seats are totally I mean, for someone like me, I can sit in the rear seats perfectly comfortable.
Adult size, right?
Yes. It's a bit like the Sirocco.
It's a Grand Tourer.
Yes. 4-person can sit inside perfectly fine, albeit you don't get a lot of headroom, but it's okay. FF. Hey, from almost 3 million, mate. But then it's a 2012. Sorry.
2012. Still can loan.
Not a lot
I think like 50% max, I guess.
Yeah.
And then they ask you to put 200,000 FD.
Yes. But it's a nice car. It is a nice car. I mean, just think about it. Some people are still trying to list their S63 coupe, right? That are 2015 for about 700k, 600k, and if you pay that kind of money for a 2015 S-Class coupe, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, you could have top up for something like that. Oh well. Yeah, we're going too over the top with the prices here.
Hey, got people who buy those kind of cars, man. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
My other neighbor buy a FF after he bought the FF. You know, the one who has the SLS AMG.
Yeah.
Thomas, right? You love that car, right? So he bought the FF. After that, he bought another Aventador, all during MCO. Then recently bought another X7.
People who buy this kind of car.
Yeah, man. Shopping time for them, right? Oh, Michelin, correct. SL63 for about less than 200k.
Oh yeah, you know what?
That's a bargain.
I was going to bring out the SLK 55 actually.
SLK 55. I was thinking of
that. That was my last. I would think
cannot find, right? How to find this car?
Penang got. There's one unit in Penang that's been there for a long time. When I was looking for the SLK for Rachel, when she was thinking about buying that red one, it was there. Yeah, I drive by that store every day. Favor automobiles.
Wow, got another bargain. SL55, 120k. What the hell?
Yeah, SL55.
That's a bargain, way. SL55.
Yeah. In Penang. Come Penang, buy car. Oh yeah, not now. Okay.
This one, SL55 compared to SL53. What the?
Body kit only,
But body kit.
Still is a SL55, bro.
This one will make your M car sound like little girls.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Seriously. Mercedes.
Yeah. Okay, last one. 987 Cayman. They're also good buys, I feel.
Yep.
7.1.
Then ask Porsche lover. He sold a few.
It didn't. calling
Oh,
Porsche
he
lover.
did PPI for a few that transacted in the end. 2 or 3, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
how much are they?
150 to 200.
Solid way.
Okay, point ones I go for 150 to 160. I think not far off from the 997s. You know, that's the funny thing. You know,
987. Let's see.
the last one before we go on to dude, where's my car? All right. Okay.
Cayman. Wow.
120. Oh. I see 120.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
for the for the amount of driving experience you get from this car. Number one is a sports car. All right. Okay. Mid-engine. Okay. Naturally aspirated. Okay. It does have the sports car package.
Yes.
Okay. It kind of makes you feel like, oh, do I also want to buy a BRZ or buy this one? I don't know. I think this one more than the BRZ. No.
Sorry, I'm anti Cayman. If you're buying a Cayman, you might as well go for a Boxster. Seriously.
Yeah, but there's no 987 Boxster, I think.
Yeah.
There are a few
You
around.
might as well go for a Boxster.
Yeah, lor. Or 981 actually is a pretty good buy as well. Depending on the years, you can get loan.
Oh, 981, you can find a 981 Boxer S with sport exhaust. Grab it. Don't think so much about it. It's so hard to grab any of this right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The S981 is. Whew.
I know I met a guy, I can't remember his name is Doctor something. He's selling his M5. Then he told me he used to have a 981 Boxer S. Hey Thomas, I really regret selling it. Now I'm gonna buy it back. The last one I got was the same price I sold my car with. You know, that was like 3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, we're talking about Boxer and Cayman. You know, I just found out the 987 Spider in UK is transacting between 60 to 70,000 pounds above already. Right?
What the fuck?
Then recently I found out the 981 Spider in Thailand will go for 1.5 million baht. No, 15 million baht. Yeah.
What? Cannot be, right?
15
So
million.
equivalent to is
Cannot
Hey.
be, right?
for the Spider.
Hey, 1.9 million ringgit. Are you sure?
Spider.
Yes. What I heard was transacted at that price in Thailand. You know, Thailand Porsche prices are insane, you know, right?
But Thailand used car prices are crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
crazy.
yeah, but there is it seems that even in UK now getting a 981 Spider is a tough one, man. To get a Spider 981 also.
Very
Yeah.
tough. Very tough.
How many
All the
spiders they made
natural-
in total?
987,
2,300
981,
something.
and 718.
For
Spider.
981 they did around 2,300 plus Spiders 981. So if you assume right hand drive, I don't know how many but I think less than
Smaller lah.
1,000 plus minus for right hand drives. So it is
700,
it is
800 each lah. I think that's a
About the
better
same number of Repeat S in the world. About 2,500 units of Repeat S in the world. Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting.
And Repeat is a bargain.
Hey, it's a well-built car. Properly well-built car.
Hey, you look at those people are listing car lists like 2017, 2018. Mine is 2015. So the 2017, 2018, they're asking about 800k, 900k.
Yeah, I saw that, bro. I was like, what? I tell you what, if you Aston Martins, you have to get in one to really appreciate it. It's just when you see in a video and a picture, it's one thing. But when you get up close, like Bespoke have this the Vantage, the Volante.
Vantage, yes, the Volante Cabriolet, right?
Yeah, and then Dave's like, hey bro, here's the key. I say, hey, don't give me the key, bro. Then I start the car. Oh,
Did you drove it?
No, I don't want. I don't want to drive it. I might clean the car. I just clean the car for fun. But to see in person, it's very understated, which I love about it. And the way, okay, not the Vantage but the DB9s, the DB11s, the Repeat, the way the engine cranks is like music to my ears. It was like, whoa, steam lah.
The way they start. Oh,
It's epic, man. It's like it's a finely tuned
Very
instrument.
unique crank sound.
Orchestra, man. It's like a freaking orchestra. And I don't know how it's like if you put the roof down and then you drive it, you mati lah, I tell you. Oi,
Oh,
oi.
Vantage Roadster.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, like John Ko says, I freaking love how it starts. Yeah, it's like
Yes, for those who don't know, you go to YouTube and you just search Aston Martin startup sound.
Yeah.
It's so unique the way it starts up. It's super unique.
yeah,
All of them.
super done unique, man.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for playing, talking, guys. Now we're gonna go into our special game called Dude, Where's My Car? All right.
You have to find a picture where all three of us can be there, lah, bro.
No. There's only two guys in this movie, right? The two main guys, right? Anyways, thank you so much for joining us. We got 170 plus people here joining us. Thank you so much for participating.
Thank you.
All right. Hope you guys got some inspiration to what cars to look at. I mean, the list is long lah, but I hope that this gives you at least some few places to look at, and you guys have fun with us. Okay, let's continue. Let's have the fun continue. Dude, where's my car? So for people who are first joiners, Dude, where's my car? It's very simple. We pick two cars, and then my guest Chu Yang and Mr. Ang here is going to pick the cars.
Both
and
of
then
us are Mr. Ang, lah.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Bobby and Chu Yang is going to pick the cars. All right.
Mr. Angs.
I'm going to explain why. And feel free to join us as well into this one. I'm going to try to see if I can put up the polls again this time. All right. But if not, let's start with number one. Okay. You can shout out in the chat as well. Let us know which one you pick. Okay. All right. Bobby, you ready? Yang, you ready?
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Round one. Okay, since we talk about drop the top, we must talk about drop the top, right? Okay, fine. So, round one
Don't throw us
is
curveballs, you are. Oh.
the M6. No. Oh, what was the F12? Sorry, I made a mistake with the writing. Sorry. Okay, the writing is wrong. If the the writing is wrong. Sorry.
F12 is my generation. This is E63.
Yes, E63, E64 to be the cabriolet, right? Okay, E64, M6, or now this one you got the brilliant V10 that Bobby loves so much. Like, oh, I love the V10, but the looks are Bobby like.
It looks sad.
Actually, I hate the interior more than the exterior.
Really?
Oh, is it really that bad?
I just don't like how it looks.
The interior is something.
But this car has presence. This car has presence.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a bangle up car.
Yeah.
Chris Bangle really bangled this one up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one or.
Hey, you see, Crispy, you put Nazar Chitra, I'm gonna come and find you.
Okay, this car, or okay, look at SMG gearbox also, right? Okay, or if someone comes to you, okay, Bobby, okay, but now you get a V8 turbocharged convertible also.
What?
This one. Your car but with the V8, not the S engine, not the M6, but no. Oh, why got M there? Ayo, sorry guys. I got my second dose today. My brain really not functioning. So I'm messing up. There is no M. There's no M635Ci. It's M6. It's a M. It's a 650i. 650i.
650i. Yeah.
650i. 650i. No M. Sorry. Okay. So it's the previous gen. Okay. E64 M6 or this one, the F12 650i. This one is the V8 turbocharged.
You want to let Chu Yang choose first or me? Chu Yang, you go first.
F12.
Right.
Yeah, looks much better. Classic BMW look. The E64 just looks like a sad bear to me. like a little bear, but it hasn't grown up yet. It cannot grow up fully, so it's a bit sad. It has that kind of very pitiful look to it. The F12 is well developed. It looks complete and composed. Set in Bobby's car before of this generation, and great, super smooth, comfortable. Cannot imagine with a V8 though, so I really haven't. Yeah.
So basically, one of it is the car that sounds awesome, the legendary V10, right? But looks like crap. Interior, exterior. Okay, my opinion. Sorry, guys. Any one of you own the E64? I'm sorry. I've driven one before. Lovely Grand Tourer, but just the looks just don't. I don't feel the looks, right? The other one has a way better look, but you have the V8 instead.
Even if you put the 3 liter, I will go for the F12. Okay, to be honest, I do not like the 4.4 V8 BMW engine.
Why?
I just compare that to the 4 liter Audi V8 or the 4 liter Mercedes V8. I have to say this one is the least characterful one compared to that two both all turbocharged V8. I think it's high time BMW should replace this engine with a newer design, but the whole electrification thing is just gonna put all this on hold. They're just gonna slowly improve it slightly, slowly improve it slightly. Yeah, it's been around a long time. This block, but nevertheless, my dream, right, Thomas? My dream is to have the V10 from this M6 into what is the newer.
So
F12.
this is the dilemma. What, you can have your V10 in your convertible right now?
Yeah, man. But I can accept the exterior. I cannot accept the interior, to be honest. The exterior.
Over here, someone says, one will scream and whiplash your neck during shifts because of the SMG.
And there's actually a E64 convertible running around Taman Desa. I bump into him all the time. Yeah. But he never opened his roof. I suspect still can open or not. So
okay, so you pick the F12, all right? So should I
F12.
Okay, let's look at the comments over here.
Begrudgingly.
Right. Okay, 650. Derek is M6. Okay, the N51 engine is rubbish. All right. Okay, let's see over here. Okay, Con says my heart says V10, but my brain says it's speed ZF. All right, M6 looks like Dal Poto Steam expression to me. Yes, I do agree. It's Chris Bangle, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. A lot. Okay, quite a mixed one over here. Right. Sound. Okay. Right.
Yeah, that sound is just crazy, man.
Oh yeah. For the V10 engine is ridiculous, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The way it sounds.
Okay, so for this one, both Chuyang and Bobby picks the F12.
F12.
I also do the same lah. I cannot tahan that.
Right.
I don't get it like.
You know how we would struggle if you put like a 2 series convertible. Oh, then we were like,
It's done. Okay. So anyways, we all agree on the F12. Okay, so done.
Hey, they're asking no votes available for them to vote on.
Yeah, sorry, Anthony. I'm trying to put the vote up. It seems that Facebook is not allowing me to cast the votes. I would really love to put the poll out, but Facebook is not letting me do it. So I'm really sorry. Yeah.
All right.
I really cannot. I'm trying to do it, cannot. But it was working before the live started. Now the live started doesn't work anymore. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta figure out the tag team how to make this happen.
Oh, the
last time we did it was really fun.
beautiful.
It was really fun because to put out the vote, and then when the presenters both share their point of view, then the votes will go up and down. Yeah, super cool. All right. Okay, next one.
Oh, I missed
Round
my
two.
car. You made me miss my car. My car is stuck in the paint shop.
Oh.
Ah.
How many months
Okay,
has it been
round two.
of
You
work?
gotta
Yeah,
have.
it's stuck. MCO, bro.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna continue this one. Okay, round two. We're gonna throw a curveball at you guys.
Oh
Oh
shit.
no! What is this?
This week. Please violate the
Actually,
SOP and go and
this is
kill
a
him.
prank. It's a prank. No, no. There won't be any Nazar Chitra. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Okay,
We
relax,
have the
relax.
answer. Ah,
Relax.
multiply. No.
No. Relax. We're gonna have a proper one,
Cross
okay?
polo. Oh.
Oh, okay. Because I know
Serious
Chu Yang.
718.
A
Yes.
boxer. Okay,
Yes.
718 boxer.
718.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
For
I mean, it's a good-looking car, lah. I mean, look at that. It's good-looking. That day, one of my condo mates, someone is lived in the same condo. He drove up to my floor and he brought he has to have a Cayman 987. He sold that Cayman. He bought a 718 Boxster. It was silver with red interior. It was rolling up to me. I was like, oh,
Sexy.
looks good. Then he's like, bro, I watched your car. I just want to buy one the same color. Epic. Okay.
Damn.
Or would you get something that also have something? I know Chu Yang likes, the Boxster so much. He's looking for a Boxster. He's considering 718. Wait, Chu Yang, which part of the interior you love the most about the 718?
Interior, the handles that are above the speakers, that part, and the sports chrono.
Sports chrono, right? I'm gonna give you something that has something that looks like a sports chrono, but is way more impressive. Because I know you love watches. This car, IWC clock on the dashboard. What car could this be?
Maserati?
IWC, bro.
Is it a Maserati Grand Cabrio?
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Oh, what's this? It
Eco
has a
white coffee.
Mercedes badge on it.
SLC.
But it comes out like that.
Yes, talking about the
SLC
AMG SLC 43. Yes. Hey, they discontinue this car, man. They're going to stop this car. Last of its kind.
Yeah.
Which would you pick? The interior, and the roof up looks like this. This is by the way, shout out to I think Car Bus. I think, oh man, I forgot which one. My memory is so bad when I just get my every time I get jabbed, my brain doesn't work. Right. I'm showing you another picture. This is not the same car, but it's from the top, looking down into it. All right. Okay. Chu Yang, go first. 718.
Not lah.
And then you got a glorious G6, but the looks is not entirely.
It's the sound of the
But
engine.
IWC.
Yes,
IWC.
The sound, there's a clear win. There's a clear winner for the sound, but there's also a clear winner for the driving dynamics. So it's very divisive. It's very divisive.
Okay. I'm going to try to talk like Bobby for a while. Okay. Bro, one is like... Bro, one when you take her to bed, is damn tune one, bro. But then no noise. The other one, bro, you take to bed, wow, this girl's super noisy one, bro. So which one you want?
Why you didn't put the Z4, I wonder?
Yeah, I was thinking, but once you showed me the clock, I'm like, this is definitely not BMW lah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at the comments. Comments a lot of.
There's one thing I don't like about a 718 is how the aircon vent looks, and then the clock on top. Whereas in the 981, the clock is below, in between the aircon vents. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, Chu Yang. So which one?
Yeah, right. I can't betray the Boxster. I can't betray the Boxster. I'm going with the Boxster because driving dynamics wise, it's mid-engine, frunk and trunk. Looks wise, it's definitely a looker compared to the SLC 43. It's just in the engine noise department, you eventually learn to live with it. Because after owning a V8 NA engine you get excited for the first 3 months, maybe up to 5 months. Then after that, it becomes, okay lor. You tune it out already. Only when you feel like you're in the mood to drive enthusiastically, that happens to me maybe twice, 3 times a month. So basically once a week. Then I feel like drop top and rev out the engine. Other than that, I use it as any normal car. Yeah. That's what I learned about myself after owning a M3 V8.
No, I never stopped revving my Spider. Still revving the car like crazy everywhere I go. Okay, Bobby. So Chu Yang picks the 718 Boxster because he cannot be traded, and he's chosen to leave with a Subaru engine. Okay, sorry guys. Anyone of you here who has a 718 Boxster, please don't come and scratch my car. I love you guys. Okay. I think the 718 Boxster is still the better handling car. All right, just it sounds, for me, the sound is very important. For me, super important, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say this: the 718 is a more honest product. To be honest, Porsche going into a small engine and going back to history with the old Porsche 718 with a 4-cylinder engine. That's why it's a bit of a nonsense when they have the 718 GTS with 4 liter. It's like
4 liter, exactly.
You might as well just throw away the 718 name, just call it the Porsche Boxster GTS, right?
Correct.
But it's a downsizing exercise that tries to still give you everything. Whereas the SLC 43 is they shoehorn the 3 liter in, and I think this generation they no longer make the AMGs, right? The proper 55 or whatever nonsense AMGs, right? So for the SLC, this last run, I think they just shoehorn the 3 liter in just to squeeze more money from you, and that's about it. And I personally has never been too big of a fan of the profile of the SLK/SLC. It's very feminine. It's more feminine than the Boxster, in my opinion. At least the Boxster is the classic roadster proportions, like an MX-5 and all that. But the SLC just looks like a shortened coupe of some sort. It doesn't look like a roadster,
The proportions are all over the
has
place.
The bonnet and the window line. That's what differentiates a passenger car and a sports car, right? The Boxster has a sports car window and bonnet line, whereas the SLC SLK has a passenger car window line. Basically, yes, the whole height of it is taller. And this kind of height is supposed to be a longer coupe, but then they made it so short. So some people love it. I mean, when the SLK came out, it was a big hit.
SLK was a big hit.
Back then was a really big hit, like a small baby Mercedes. And in fact, until now, I still feel that the first SLK is the prettiest. The very first one with the square headlamp.
Yes, the square one.
But then that car is common that you have a disintegrating interior. The interior disintegrates over here, and Mercedes no longer makes the part for it. So if your interior disintegrates, right, you're done. Provided you buy another full set of interior and replace it if you're able to find one. So it's a pity. It's a pity. Mercedes never bothered to still produce for it. And I don't think the SLC is being discontinued. I don't think it has any collectible value as well.
Yeah,
and even though this engine is amazing, I have to say this engine is amazing. Yeah. So I'm gonna again begrudgingly going for the Boxster 2 liter 718, because anytime I'll pick the 981 over this right, the 3.4.
Thomas, this is what Bobby did to me when I told him the very first time that I might be changing my M3 V8 back then to Boxster. He did this. And then he said to me, 2 liter. 2 liter. Fuck.
Hey, let me tell you something. The 718 the better handling car, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
My only problem with the 718, right, is the way the turbo. Okay, besides the sound, right? There's one going to argue, right? Is the way the turbo interacts with the car. I feel the Boxer's personality is a sharp, smooth like surgical knife. You can carve the road out.
Definitely.
But when the turbo is there is this hesitation with the engine. I don't know how to explain. Like it just becomes a bit more blunt. And when the power comes in, right, because the torque is like so it feels a bit more blunt. And I tell you what, the steering is incredible. The steering, I love the steering.
Yep.
But again, just the way the turbo delivers the power just feels a bit
unorganized, a bit.
Yeah, like everything is so beautiful.
But I have to say one thing. Thomas, I want to add something, right? If you turn up in a car guy meet in a 718 2-liter or 2.5 lah, right? Nobody's gonna give you a damn, right? But if you turn up in a SLC 43, right? Everybody will be like, "Fuck, baller! Way. You bought the most expensive SLC." It costs more than the Boxer 718, right?
I think secondhand it goes around
cost
to
more?
300 now.
No, I mean brand new lah.
Oh damn!
Brand new. Sorry lah, different story lah. Huh?
I don't know what's the price though. It's
Could be
570,000. 570.
Wow.
570 is slightly higher than the 718, right? Brand new.
718 depends on how much you spec lah, but generally it is higher.
But yeah, I think the 718 is still the better looking car. Just for me, it's like the really turned me off in this generation. It's just the way the turbo interacts.
It's
But
100k more than the
it's
718.
brutally fast. It's ridiculously fast. The 2.5, Drone 2.5 is stupid fast.
Yeah,
The car is so
it's
bloody
crazy
small.
fast.
It just blows my mind. Sometimes I feel that if I can recall my experience, I feel my Spider is slower than the 2.5. Yeah,
Definitely.
blunt but blunt.
Turbocharged cars, turbocharged cars give you that push.
But if you're like Chu Yang, like Chu Yang says, you're driving every day, go downtown, makan, fetch your girlfriend, go here, go there. I think the 2.0 does the job very well. Yeah, and then it has the duality of being powerful too. Yeah. Okay, let's see over here. AMG, all right, or SLC AMG, all right. 718 any day, Boxster, of course, SLC. I thought it'd be a landslide, but SLC, Anthony. There's a left and right. I thought it's gonna be landslide with Boxster.
The left and right is only because of the V6 engine. You put the SLC 300 there and see.
Yeah.
The Porsche lover is quite conflicted. All right. Okay. What would I pick? I also jialat, man. I've driven the 718 Boxster. I love it. It's fast. You go to any toge, you can keep up with any car in any toge. You have a lot of fun. But I don't know. I feel like SLC a bit baller, I know the looks a bit like weird, but it's baller, bro.
It is funky.
It looks funky, Yeah.
The sound
A
of the
grunty V6,
Yeah, and that V6 just pulls and pulls and pulls all the reference. Yeah.
Okay, I changed my mind.
I knew it.
I changed my mind. I missed that engine. Oh, I missed that engine, man. The 43 engine.
Get it in a C43 package, lor.
But I'll hide, I'll wear a mask, glasses, cap, so that people don't see me behind the SLC. But I love the sound, man. And it's field vision. It's field vision.
Yeah.
I bought the C43 after I watched Bobby's review. After Bobby and Ben's review of the C43.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was driving a Genting. There was a black C350E, and then he was having a good time driving together. And then he was having so much fun driving the car. And then I decided to go and see the car for myself. There's one that was a second unit. I bought it for 300k. And I was like, oh, I said, okay, oh, good. Bought it. You know, from Mercedes-Benz Malaysia. So I was the first owner.
That engine is amazing. That engine is
I was
amazing.
surprised. I was like, oh, BMW best, man, straight six. Then I drive. Oh my god, the engine pulls and pulls.
Amazing.
Yeah. And the 4-wheel drive makes the car so easy to drive fast. But it's also to its detriment. It becomes boring. Okay. Okay. So for this round, Chu Yang picked the Boxster. Bobby
Sticking with it.
the Boxster, and
I
then
don't know.
went to the SLC.
Bobby's I cannot have the F12 bag.
We will drive together, and then we will run down the window. We'll hold hands together. It's okay. All right, let's move on to the last one. Round 3, last round. Let's finish this today. Round 3 of Do Where's My Car.
I'll
You
take
have
the
to go
Z4.
up in the categories of cars. That's good. Something even more amazing. Now, if you see this, what car would you think of?
Aston Law.
Yeah.
Oh, your Aston.
What else?
You drive Aston, ma. What Aston could it be, huh?
Nice.
Something of epicness of a. You can see carbon fiber. Ooh, what's this? With a 12.
This engine. This amazing engine.
It's a musical instrument.
Oh yes, man. Tell me about it, man.
It's an orchestra. You got the violinist, you got the drummer, you got the cello.
You know, I still can't believe I have the keys to one. I still can't believe it. Sometimes I just look at it, I'm like, then I look at me myself in the mirror, I'm like, me or yeah. Anyway.
It's okay, bro. I buy an M4 and I'll swap with you, can I buy a Mustang 2.0, swap with you.
Hey, you know what? They won Le Mans a few years ago, right? In their category, lah.
Yeah.
And when Aston raced with this engine, right, they just take it out from production car and put it in, and then they're going to run 24 hours.
Oh.
The one in Bespoke, the Vantage Volante is the Nürburgring edition. Celebrate. That was the back in the days, the Vantage, the V8. The V8, they did the same thing, right? They take the engine out, they put it in, and they just run.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. So which one? All three. Okay, Chris, we said all three of our voices got deeper, like tall, when Aston showed up. It brings the gentleman out of you. Right. Of course, we got the Vanquish.
How to pick the next one? Let me see. Wow, fucker, go and throw a
Epic,
1, 2
man.
super.
Let's enjoy the way it looks. Oh, yo.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, right, if you look at the rear diffuser part, right, you thought that the diffuser is carbon fiber, right? And then that's the bumper on top, right? Actually, the bumper and the diffuser is one piece of carbon fiber, and they just painted the upper part to make it look like it sticks. It's a diffuser that sticks on, but actually the entire bumper, including the diffuser and all that, is crafted in carbon fiber. And this entire car, every exterior panel is made of carbon fiber fully, the Vanquish. But Aston, somehow they painted it. People don't know about it. And you aren't aware that in the Vanquish, the whole car, the whole exterior panels are carbon fiber. Yeah.
And it's just and just the look of it, man.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you know what I really like
The
about
look
this picture? I love the rims. Look at the rims. What kind of design is that? Wow.
Okay, I don't like this.
No, I love
Minimalist. I like it. I like it.
I don't like laser cut rims.
But look at that. Look at the
Wow.
front. Man. Oh.
Yeah, the same goes with the front. The splitter looks like a separate
front
piece.
splitter.
People always say that as one thing also I learned from Bobby when we was talking about Aston Martins that you know, okay, if you drive front engine rear wheel drive cars, there's this yaw, you know, how the weight transfers on the drivetrain. So what Aston Martin did is they created a torque tube. So rather than the weight transfer happens on the drivetrain, it happens on the torque tube. So it's stiffer, right? So you have
Yes.
less yaw, more responsive.
It's
And,
it's a thing that people do on those like really, really, really sports cars. Yeah, yeah. So they do it
Vantage
in their
has-
GT car.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same platform. So the
Yeah.
engine block, instead of the engine block mounted on a subframe and then the subframe mounted onto your body, to actually stiffen the whole thing up, the engine itself serves as part of the basically the structure, because engine blocks are very strong, right? So if you use the engine block properly, you are actually using the engine block to strengthen your body. So the engine actually has a torque tube that connects all the way to the back, the transmission. So the shaft, there's a carbon fiber shaft running in between the torque tube, connecting the gearbox and the engine. So the whole thing is one stiff thing, right? So the whole car is like super stiff. And then when you accelerate and when you brake, right, you don't get that thing. You don't get that thing.
The yaw, lah.
Yeah, like what Thomas
The
said.
physics is very homogeneous. And then
Yeah, so the
within that
AMG
whole package.
GT does that. The Nissan GTR also has that. The
Does
top
the
tube.
8 Series do that?
No, of course
No,
not.
please.
Of course not. Those are passenger cars.
I see.
Yeah.
But this setup itself is people always say that mid-engine car better. Not necessarily, right? This is an epic mechanical.
Yeah.
It's like how the British use their brilliance to build that mechanical setup. Epic lah. Yeah. But well, it's a good looking car. It's a fantastic looking car, and baller lah, stealthy baller. Know what to say. And look at that side profile.
Just now, Thomas, when you show the engine bay, right, you have the crossbars on top of the engine, right? Right? So in the 177, right, the crossbars are made of carbon fiber and is hollow. Why? Because the crossbar also serves as the air intake. In the 177, yeah, from the front, the air goes through the body, goes into the crossbar, and
Crazy
into the engine.
engineering, man.
Crazy. It serves as the air intake in the 177. Anyway, okay, come. I just
let's enjoy
admire
it
this
for a
car,
moment,
lah.
okay? So Bobby is probably thinking like, okay, which car can compete with this, right?
Die.
Just like die lah. Okay, we have to look for another Grand Tourer-ish, something front engine, rear wheel drive.
812 super fast highlight.
Okay, this car goes around 1.3, 1.5 million ringgit nowadays, right?
It's a
But it's a lot of pump on it. It's a lot
about
of
1 million.
1 million. Okay.
No. There are some dealers who can bring in like 900k. It's a bargain.
Wow.
It's a bargain for a full carbon fiber car.
Shit.
It's a bargain.
This was someone mati lah because carbon fiber.
Yeah.
This is the car. This is the sort of car that I don't dare to do any sort of paint correction on it. Okay, next.
This is Darren Chang's market.
Something.
I
yeah.
guess 812 super fast.
It's a Ferrari. It's a Ferrari.
Walao.
So one is okay. The halal version is one is your nice, best, finest English breakfast tea,
Bager.
or what you call that, Earl Grey tea, or the other one is your espresso, the most highest quality espresso. Right?
If it's F12, it's easier for me. But if it's, I don't know.
F12.
F12. That is easier for me.
I mean, okay, both around the same price, right? You look at the same price range.
Is it?
Is it? Wait, let me check.
1 million plus.
The F12 also this price, man.
Yeah.
I think F12 more expensive, right? This picture is the 812, bro. This picture is 812.
Hey, how come?
This is F12.
Hey, I'm talking about the F12.
Okay. But just now this one is 812.
I tell you after I kena jab, my brain tak boleh pakai.
Never mind. They look very much alike.
Okay, let's see. On the chat. Okay, guys, go ahead and vote on the chat. Let's see what would you pick between these two epic cars.
Wait,
Now,
so are we
one-
choosing between the 812 or the F12?
F12.
F12. Okay, confirm. Okay.
So one is the okay for me. I feel as the engineering feat, the Vanquish is ridiculous. It's ridiculous engineering feat, and I like the fact that it's stealthy. You know, you roll up, and I just like how Aston Martin sounds. The way it starts the engine, you know, and it's just like a British gentleman, or the way it starts. When the Ferrari is like, you know, like I'm here. Okay, so Chuyang, let's say you get to pick, and it's like, bro, you know, your best friend came to you. It's like, bro, secretly, I'm this rich guy. I'm gonna pass away. I'm gonna give you one. I know you're a car guy. I'm gonna give you one of these two cars.
Inheritance, you got 2 cars, you can only pick one. Saudi Arabian prince.
Donate Penang rich guy also maybe got something like this. Okay, which one would you pick?
Aston Martin.
Whoa!
And I say it with confidence.
How could you
Aston
pass up
Martin.
a Ferrari badge?
Ferrari, the F12 doesn't appeal to me as much as the 812. And I don't know Ferrari history and lore well enough to differentiate, this is the significance of this, this is the significance of that. But just based on my taste in cars so far, I like the Aston Martin more. And of course, because of Bobby's the whole engineering story and technical, you know, that's a very convincing point as well.
But I cannot argue that Ferrari squeezed 730 horsepower out of a naturally aspirated 6.3. You know, it's just bonkers. Whereas the Vanquish, Aston only squeezed like 560 out of this engine. You know, so it's a deficit of almost 150, 170 horsepower there. You know, and you cannot deny when the Ferrari V12 screams lah. So I would say when from the moment you start the car and low rev, maybe the Aston sounds better, but at the high range, right? Oh my god, the Ferrari engines just. Whereas Aston, after about 5,000 RPM, there are very little changes towards the higher range. They sort of stagnant. But anyway, very difficult. I love the F12 interior.
Yeah, you're right. The Ferrari engine is so emotional. Like, yeah.
Italian sounds crazy.
Let's see over here. I know someone here is a Ferrari lover. Speed Trap X, he's Vikash. Not even a competition. He's a Ferrari lover. Come on.
Yeah, it's.
I think it's a matter of character. These two cars.
It makes sense also. You're right. You know, when you're driving spiritedly, you're going to hear more of the. It's like it's emotional when you're like, I want to keep this gear a little bit longer. You know, you just want to hear that how the top end sounds like.
Yeah.
You know, there is that factor to it. Yes, there is a factor to that. And you're right, 700 plus horsepower from the V12 naturally aspirated is ridiculous.
And
plus that badge over there is a Ferrari's piece of What's the predecessor? 599, right? Before this.
599. Is it 599? 599, right? 599. Yeah.
Okay, compared to that to this one, I think like it's a big jump, man. In the way it looks, the looks department, the design. Yeah.
A lot of people actually prefer the looks of the 599 though. Like Crispy, they both prefer the 599.
But it sounds like something.
And with the flying buttress at the back. You know, but to me, 812 would make me struggle more lah. 812 is like wow, and they squeeze 800 horsepower out of a 6.5 liter V12 is just crazy. Bro, NA, yeah. But then Aston beat them with the Valkyrie, but then there's a hypercar.
Hypercar.
Yeah, but Dilo is like what 1,100 horsepower out of a
Yeah.
naturally aspirated V12 that revs to 11,000 RPM. But so do I need to answer this or we just chit chat? You know.
Yeah, we answer, bro.
Oh,
Okay, Bobby, you think about it. Let's see the comments. All right. Hey, what's this? The
Bobby's
Citra
turn.
level 2. The Citra level.
hey, what's that? Why is there a hashtag for that?
There's a hashtag for that. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see over here. Ernest, there's no 812 lah. Sorry lah. F12. Ferrari.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 812.
F12. Got
Yeah.
Vanquish. Wow. Harish also say Vanquish. All right. Con say Aston lah. Yeah. Cyril Lim F12. Let's see what the Porsche lover picks. Wow, Porsche picks the F12.
Wow.
The Ferrari lover. Okay, Douglas F12.
F12.
F12 best not made by jeweler. Sorry.
There's a lot more F12 than Aston.
I'm not sure though.
What
is it? Maybe,
MJ
maybe.
Ferrari. Yeah. F12 can fit Bobby at the back lah.
Cannot. Okay, I'll get the F12 and then I'll mod it to look like the TDF. I'm gonna piss people off. It's like F12 and then change body kit to TDF because I really don't like that smile. You know that smile. I hate that smile.
That white, very white green.
But Vanquish, oh my god.
Shit
you, Thomas.
This is the fun part of Dude, Where's My Car?
Okay, I know. It's easier for me to answer already. Okay, it's not. If it's the Volante, I'll go with the Vanquish S. You know.
It's not. It's
not.
both of them
Die.
coupe form. Berlinetta coupe.
Die. Full carbon car versus the F12 Berlinetta. Hey, everybody waiting for me.
Waiting for you.
There's something about the F12 that I can mod to look like a TDF. If you show the interior of the F12, right, then it's really nice.
So.
Is it so man? So.
I mean, compared to Aston Martin's interior.
But the F12 interior also very nice. It's so.
Yeah, it's nice, but I mean, you compare to a Vanquish or Aston Martin,
emotional.
Oh, fight lah, bro.
Now the quality, fit and finish cannot fight lah.
Cannot fight lah.
Not even a question, bro.
Cannot fight lah. And
Okay,
it's such a
you're taking so long to decide.
dramatic. It's the two cars are too different in personality already.
Yes.
The Aston Martin is of course gentleman, small, subtle. And the F12, even in the interior, the F12 is just like crazy. Everything's everywhere. The steering has everything on it. It's a total occasion. But can you live with that much, what do you call it, stimulation every day? I have yet to try.
I mean, maybe not every day you can drive it, you know.
Yeah, of course not. I haven't even said
one day let's say I want to. Hey, I feel like drinking coffee from Drop the Top Cafe. Okay lah, come jump in one car. Woo! Then I'm already there in Penang already. It's one of these cars, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Thomas, you pick first.
While Bobby is taking so damn long, I'm gonna pick first.
Okay, you pick first.
Go.
Because I do agree, Bobby. The Ferrari's naturally aspirated V12 is ridiculous the way it sounds. So I live in Damansarahi, so I hear this Ferrari going up and down. It's like, oh my lord! And I remember once I was driving my M235i, I was trying to drag race F12. I got smoked out my ass, man. I remember, you know, I was in KLCC. It was at 1 a.m, and then it was under the bridge, you know. So like, you know, underneath the it's the highway on top. And we were both, he looked at me, I revved at him, then he went, vroom, I'm like, okay. And then I turned on the window and like, bro, let's drag race. Then he's like, yeah. I can't even hear my engine. I can't hear my car at all. He smoked me. And the way it smoked is so, the way the engine revs, ridiculous. So yeah, the F12 has a special place in my heart because of that one event. But so sporting, that guy. So sporting, I love it.
Did he wait for
me,
you and then, you guys met, talked?
Supercars to me is too exaggerated. The way it looks too exaggerated. I like the F12 more than Supercars, honestly. Interior, it's Ferrari, it has to be flair, right? But I would still pick the Aston Martin Vanquish if Vanquish S is the, if you think about it, 500 plus horsepower, that's as much as you need. But you're right. No, there's so much engineering fits into that car is ridiculous. And I do like the way Aston Martin starts the engine. It's such an occasion. If I can Vanquish, if I'm going out with my E30, I will take both the Vanquish and E30 keys. I'll go downstairs. I'll start the Vanquish engine. Sit in my car for 3 minutes. I go start my E30, come back, sit in my Aston Martin again. Then I go back. Yeah, for me, Aston Martin Vanquish. I do like the fact
and then we have the night. All right.
and I like the fact that it looks stealthy as well. I mean, if you put it alone, it looks like a very awesome car. But you park it on the streets, you park it next to supercars or even like BMW coupe, and stuff. It looks like it's part of it. Like it blends in, which I love about the Aston Martin. Yeah.
Whereas the Ferrari, you park it anywhere, it
You
stands
show a
out.
picture of the F12 TDF.
Bro, no TDF, bro. This one.
I know, you just show a picture of the
The
F12
one.
TDF because it removed the thing I hate most about the F12. You look at the rear of the F12. Do you have a picture of the rear of the F12? The rear of the F12?
Cannot.
You have
No,
Huh?
bro. Big.
the rear of the F12 look like what? You know our Form 3 bio class, our textbook got the woman's
Okay, entertain you for a while lah.
the woman's organ. It looks like a woman's
Uterus.
It looks like the uterus and seriously, the rear of the F12 totally looks like. Yes, you look at that. That's the vagina down there in the middle.
Unsee.
And then the ovary.
Bro, you spoiled it for us, bro.
That's the thing I hated most.
Bro.
And then in the F12, they remove it. In the TDF, it's so beautiful.
I swear, if this comes out as a Horizon post tomorrow.
Okay, bro, pick. Annie Montano says Bobby cannot sleep tonight. Kanina, you ruined the F12 for everyone.
Exactly.
Cannot unsee now. Thanks, Bobby.
Seriously, cannot unsee way.
Okay, I'll really pull a thing here. I'll get the F12 and modify body kit to TDF and piss everybody else. Cannot modify anything. Okay, I'll take the Vanquish. Okay. But the F12, there's just something about Ferrari front engine GT flagships, They have they have a more illustrious history of front engine Ferrari's GT car. And in fact, yes.
Would you drive a manly car or you drive a uterus with 4 wheels?
No lah, no. The F12, there's just something.
Hey, bro, it's almost 12 o'clock, bro. Faster.
Okay, since I've never liked the F12, then I'll go with the Vanquish. Even though there's a lot to like. Okay, I'll
See, Nicholas said,
tonight.
so when Thomas raced the F12, he was trying to choke up belakang, so apt. My M235i is like, come back!
Come back, my uterus!
I'm going going to choke you. Nicholas,
Uterus is
epic lah, Nicholas. Wait. Chasing after a screaming uterus.
Hey, you know what? And then when it breaks, right, at the bottom of the uterus, there's the brake light, you know. That's a small red spot. That's the brake lights there.
It's a G-spot.
Bro.
Okay, bro. Which one? 12 o'clock already, bro.
Okay, since I already have the repeat, I'll take the F12.
Okay.
So you can chuchuk me all the time.
No thanks. Thanks, Bobby. I can't unsee that anymore. Okay.
I'm sorry, Ferrari. Please continue to send me the magazines, Ferrari. Hey, look at Nicholas Chong's comment. Chasing after a screaming uterus.
But cannot catch. Hey, that's a hard one to catch, man. Very hard one to catch.
I'm sorry, ladies. Don't
I
take
can't
someone
unsee
with a
that.
hair
Sorry,
like this too seriously.
Cannot unsee that anymore. Okay.
Oh.
End of the show tonight. We end it on a good note.
Good. Are you sure?
Of flying uterus. Dude, where's my car? I took so long. I consulted Con for 2 days. We go for back and forth deciding which car to put. So thank you so much, Con, for helping me out with the suggestions. So just so you know, Con has nothing to do with the last two ones. Anyways, hope you guys have fun. It's been late. So again, if you guys are visiting to Penang, drop the Top Cafe up there. And if you guys are looking for any cars to be brought in, you need consultation, can they reach out to you, Chuyang?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So how do they reach out to you?
Through my IG at Ang Chuyang, or directly contact us on the page where our team will handle any inquiries. Because usually I just handle the Facebook, so I just pass to all my team members as well.
So the Facebook is
Abadi Motor Penang.
Abadi Motor Penang, right? Do you mind to just drop the link at the comments so everyone can know where they'll reach you if they need consultation?
But can PM us on Horizon? Chuyang can check also.
I can PM us on Horizon.
Chuyang can see it as well.
Yeah, Chuyang can see it as well. And also please subscribe to Chuyang's channel as well if you haven't. All right, please subscribe to his channel, Chuyang's channel on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to mine as well. Okay. Of course. Well.
And TJ has driven the F12 on Malaysian highway to 340 km/h.
Ridiculous. He got big
TJ.
big balls, man.
Yeah, TJ has the balls, man. Thigh balls. Thigh balls.
Thigh balls, skateboards, right? So he can do it. Yeah. My Spider also reached 180, 200. I really cannot really. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Any last words?
Thank
from
you.
Bobby and, any last words?
Thank you.
Thank you,
Take care,
everybody.
stay
Good
safe.
night.
Bye-bye.
Please stay safe. Have a good night. Rest well. We are going to
And
This
sign
is the
off
longest session.
right now.
Chucho
Yes.
S.
Yes. All right.
Chucho every-
Good night.
Bye. No more uterus. Bye.
Bye.